Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all come on up in here, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We right back like we left something, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another
Hey,
episode
Junior.
of the Smoke City Mobcast presented by the LDBC. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Hey man, also create a profile while you're over there. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe to all of our respective channels, and we're gonna skip through all that and go straight to my brothers Ticket TV and myself. Ticket TV, what's going on, baby? Let's get
You
it.
damn right. Cut the music. Cut the damn music. We gonna get right to it, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Anthony Joshua, rip that tat from your arm, bro. You ain't repping that shit right. Dudes I know from the motherland, they bout that life. I'm gonna say it again. They say what they mean, and they mean what they say. You went on social media and asked for $50 million up front with a 50-50 split. You asked for that shit, man. And then when they put the bread on the table, you run like a little scared bitch. No. You finna take this money. You finna take this money. You finna take this ass whooping that come with it. You don't get to have it both ways. You don't get to say, nah, I don't want that check. I'll take less to fight at home. And then Deontay Wilder says, okay, give me 40%. And then you say, no. I'll take less, but I don't want to pay you more. Nah, the game don't work like that. The game ain't based off of that, man. Be a man of your word. Rep what you're supposed to be repping. Or take that tat off your arm. Because you ain't repping it right. You over there doing a whole lot of buck dancing for Eddie and Barry Hearn, man. And it's sickening. It's disgusting. It's filth. And you got people out here defending this shit, man. You got people out here defending this. Disgusting. All of you defending it is disgusting. You ought to be a damn shame to yourself defending this type of ducking in boxing. That Deontay Wilder talking about going to the cruiserweight division because you got chumps like this running around, shucking and jiving, acting like a goddamn fool. Like I said before, you asked for that money. Ain't no way you ask somebody for some bread, you gonna come get that money and the ass whooping that's gonna come with it. You a sucker, you a chump, and all the rest of you minions that's sitting over there disrespecting a real champion in Lennox Lewis for doing nothing but telling the damn truth and not cooning and buffooning like these suckers by the name of Roy Jones Jr. Nitrogen, pies in the sky. Why must we always go over there? Because the money's over here, and that man asked for the money. So he need to step his ass up to get his ass beat down. And every single time you're going to have a dream, you're going to be thinking about the LDBC, putting fire on your simple ass. You better believe that. We're going to smoke your ass out. Don't think that we playing games. You can use this Alexander Povetkin shit you want. You got an option, boy. You got an option. You take your ass on over there to Russia. You can drop your belt. Get it taken from you over there because you ain't winning that fight when you go over there. Because like I said before, them Russians ain't playing with you. You see what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn getting his ass whooped in negotiations left and right. He trying to play, you know what I'm saying, this game with Deontay Wilder. The only thing y'all doing is making that man more mad. Y'all making that man more angry. Y'all making that man more ferocious. And all you're going to do is see a Bermain Stavern Part 2. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all should have went ahead and took the fight while the man was being nice. But you want to come up here and cut and act a damn fool. Like I said before, take that tat off your arm. You ain't repping it right. You ain't repping that shit right, man. It's real people in Africa right now that's living and dying behind real shit. That mean what they say and say what they motherfucking mean. Straight like that. I'm going to put fire on your ass, boy. Simple as that. March your ass over here in the States. Sneaking in the middle of the night. Like shit is all great. Got motherfuckers on TV calling you Anthony Johnson. And you smiling like it's cool. Talking about, oh, you got 2 belts. They don't even know nothing about you. PR people trying to get you to smile. Take pictures with Stephen Curry. So somebody will recognize you and say they know who you are. Don't nobody know who you are over here. That's why you walked through the airport free as you did. They just thought you was another football player. I'm going to tell you something, though, man. You cut that sucker shit out, man. You don't get no fucking respect for that shit. You can't never be held with the names like motherfucking Lennox Lewis, Ricky Hatton, and all the other UK greats who came over here. They came over here because they was men. They came over here because they had 2 things called nuts and fucking heart. Some shit that you don't got. You and your whole team is soft. You soft. And the LDBC is on y'all motherfucking ass. Go ahead, dog.
Yes, indeed, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Fuck boy free TV. Never ducking nothing. You send me $1 million. You send 7-8 $1 million. You send K-Ho, Black Fight Fan TV $1 million. YS $1 million and see if one of us don't pull up. Motherfucker pulling up tomorrow. Wire me $1 million. I'll pull up tomorrow and fight you. We the same division. I'm 6'9", 245. I'll fight you. I ain't never had an amateur fight before in my life. So I know you got to be a sucker. A motherfucker put $50 million that you asked for up front, $50 million. You turn that down for these chump ass dudes who living on welfare? And one more thing, to all y'all suckers that be hating on the LDBC, talking all this shit, right? Talking shit about the brother 7-8, about the other brothers in the LDBC blood, brother Black Fight Fan, myself. Let me ask y'all a question. When y'all dusty ass had AJ on y'all's channels for interviews, I only seen one. They don't even care about you clowns. He'll never pick up the phone and call none of you suckers. With 7-8, the homie got a good line to the brother Deontay Wilder. He out here putting in work. You know what I'm saying? He real with his. He'll talk to the people. Y'all guy, he just pathetic.
Gotta let that breathe for a minute. Black Fight Fan TV, what's up, baby?
What's going down, homie?
Hey, man, I'm over here tickled, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, man.
Black Fight Fan on Instagram, Black Fight Fan TV on YouTube. Yeah, that's how. And go to ldbcsports.com, and I'm on Black Fight Fan TV on there too, man.
Yes, sir. So I want you to go straight into it, man. We just recently heard the story about Deontay Wilder considering moving down to cruiserweight. Also, the whole situation with Anthony Joshua and you know, pulling Deontay Wilder over to the UK for the fight, basically declining the $50 million offer. I just want to get your thoughts on the whole entire situation.
Yeah, for him moving a cruiserweight, I actually sent him a message. I said, man, do whatever you think makes you happy. He responded, you know, hey man, baby man, shout out to the champ, man. He just responded that back to me, man. But Deontay Wilder's not a big guy. He's tall, but he's not, you know, he's not like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? I walk around at like 200. Right now, I'm at like 267 pounds. So he walks around. I think, you know, he had to gain to get to 230 when he moved up in weight a while. He was a little bit heavier a while back ago. Can't remember that fight he was where he tore his bicep and all that. He actually gained weight for that fight, but he looked, you know, abnormally big. But that's not his normal walk around weight. Deontay Wilder could easily get down to around cruiserweight and beat everybody down there. He cleaned that division up as well. So, I mean, like I told him, man, I think that whatever, if that's a challenge that he wants to do, just to challenge himself, that would be great. You know, after he become the unified champion at heavyweight, move down and become the unified champion at cruiserweight, because that's what it's about. It's about making history. And Anthony Joshua, to get to him, he said that it was all about making history. Well, Anthony Joshua always talking about history and this and that, but he had opportunity to become the highest heavyweight to receive the highest guaranteed purse of all time, come over to America, unify the division in over a decade. He would probably be the well, I guess Lennox Lewis was that, but he had an opportunity to make big time history, revitalize the sport of boxing. He could have done a whole lot of things, but he's not interested in making history. He's not interested in being great. He's not interested in fighting the best. He's not interested in proving to the fans that he is great. He is the man. He's not interested in any of that. So I mean, Anthony Joshua at this time is a mute point. He's not a true champion. He doesn't have true grit. He's an embarrassment to the sport. I mean, I don't know how else to look at it. I didn't even want to believe, and I'm not an AJ fan, but I didn't want to believe that a man would turn down $50 million. I didn't want to believe that just to come and fight. But he did. He's turned that down, and he's saying that it's because of the fans, but that's not. I don't think that to be true. You know, it's a lot of other variables in that, man. But I got tired head of Anthony Joshua, man, and you know, I'm gonna get back on that hoe real soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a water break on that hoe though, because he's a piece of garbage, man. He needs to fight Deontay Wilder. I mean, and the big thing for me is these guys out here lying, saying that Deontay Wilder's not willing to go to the UK. Deontay Wilder has always been willing to go to the UK. That's never been an obstacle, as a matter of fact. And when we first started this whole fight thing, hell, fighting in the US wasn't even an option. We didn't even know that was even available to us. So, and he didn't either. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff started to take off. Things started happening for Deontay Wilder. People started recognizing who he was. He kept putting in work and kept on grinding and building up his brand, networking and doing the things that he needed to do to justify his cause. And it didn't go on deaf ears. People heard it and people recognized it and got behind it, man, to make that fight possible and to make Anthony Joshua's demands that what he asked for possible. But like I said, he don't want the fight. He's not interested in that. You know, Anthony Joshua said $50 million like it was unbelievable. It was unfathomable. And it really was, because they ain't never seen that kind of money over there in the UK. But it was brought to the forefront and they didn't take it. You know, so that says everything that needs to be said about that, man. And it is what it is, man.
Yes, indeed. 78 Sports TV. What's up, family?
What's up, y'all?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Right here on YouTube at 78 Sports TV and on Facebook at Kevin Nash and at LDBCsports.com.
Yes, indeed. Now, same exact question, man. What are your thoughts on, you know, the totality of this situation between Anthony Johnson and our champ Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and also his thoughts on possibly moving down the cruiserweight?
Well, as far as Wilder moving the cruiserweight, he told me that the other day when I interviewed him. I was gonna wait and put that up. You know, I didn't think he was gonna drop it like that. I was gonna sneak that part up. You know what I mean? Surprise people, but Wilder put that out anyway, so I might as well put my video out tomorrow. Yeah, he said he was thinking about, because we was talking about his younger brother, and his younger brother had his victory, and I was saying how, hey, don't your younger brother got a fight coming up tonight? And he said, no, he had to fight last night, and he was telling me that he won by first round knockout. He down in the cruiserweight division, and he said possibly one day, you know, because they family and they're about, you know, helping each other build that wealth and build that legacy. He said one day they might fight each other just to, bring it all home, keep that money in house. You know what I mean? So that was pretty dope to hear him say that. So I'll put that up tomorrow. But then as far as the overall thing, man, with AJ and I'm disappointed in Anthony Joshua. This all started off with just fucking around a little bit. We all just wanted to see an undisputed heavyweight champion. We wanted to find out who's the best heavyweight, and we were just kind of trolling AJ a little bit, get under his skin, get him. But nobody really believed he was a pussy though. I didn't really believe he was a pussy. I just thought we're gonna rile him up a little bit, agitate him, do a little American trash talking. But then, as the months went on, this dude just started being, the room just started smelling more and more like vagina. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, hold up, dog. AJ, you asked for $50 million, okay? The man gave you $50 million, and then you immediately reneged, okay? you immediately renege and say, "Nah, we're gonna have to have it in the UK." Okay, it still ain't no problem because Wilder said he'll go to the UK and fight you. He's always said that he'll go to the UK to fight you. Just give him 40%, you take 60%, right? Here's the problem with the whole scenario. AJ, see, this is what it is. AJ won't agree to give Wilder the percentage of 40%. And then on top of that, if Wilder, let's say Wilder agrees to fight AJ for 30%, right? Here's the problem with the fight. AJ wants a 2-fight deal. So in the second fight, if Wilder knocks out AJ in the first fight, Wilder can't come and say, all right, now I'm the big dog. Now I call the shots. AJ don't want it like that. AJ wants to control both fights in the first negotiations. He wants to make the most of the money in both fights in the first negotiations. And that's where it's foul. That's where he's cheating. So I'm saying he's trying to use his leverage now because he know he's going to get his ass whooped later. So he's trying to leverage right now his star power to get what he want later. Okay, if Wilder beat my ass the first fight, then in the second fight, I still get more money than Wilder. You know, that's fuck that shit, dude. That's some pussy shit. And that's clear as day he don't want this fight. The man don't want to fight, and he using every angle, every dirty political faggot tactic he can use in order to avoid this fight. And what disgusts me the most is that the media is letting them get away with it for the most part. They keep reporting this shit as, oh, the two fighters can't agree on location. Even on when the Western Conference Finals, when AJ showed up to the game, you heard Reggie Miller and them talking about, yeah, well, you know, Wilder's gonna want that fight in Alabama. Like, what the fuck? What's this when Wilder gonna want to fight of this magnitude in Alabama? See, that's bullshit. And I still to this day believe that shit was scripted.
True.
I believe that shit was scripted. I think they told him motherfucker what to say. Because why the fuck would you believe that Wilder gonna want a fight of this magnitude in Alabama? They're trying to lay the groundwork for people to blame Wilder for this fight not happening. I seen this shit with Bob Arum and Pacquiao. They did this shit for 5 years. All Mayweather asked for was a blood test, and that fight could have happened the first time. Pacquiao said no, but the whole world blamed Mayweather. Why does he want a blood test? He never asked nobody else for blood tests. Well, maybe nobody else was fucking cheating. The fuck you talking about? If Pacquiao clean, he should want to take a drug test. It's no problem. But nobody saw it from a logical standpoint. People wanted to side with the guy who they liked, you know, and that's what it is. So that's what the same shit is happening now. So we just got to stay on top of it, man, and try to put the truth out, man, as these weeks and months go by, man, because, you know, Eddie Hearn purchased a whole bunch of shit. He done bought him a lot of niggas out here. I can see that now.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. I'm going to go take it over to my brother, Trap House. Trap House, what's going on, family?
What's good, everybody, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
All right, man. You can follow me on YouTube, Trap House Boxing. You can follow me on Twitter at Trap House Boxing. And you can follow me on Instagram, Trap House Boxing.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Trap, you got your hand over the mic. I think you got to take your hand out the mic.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
you.
You
got to speak a little louder.
Hold on, bro. Yeah. Am I clear now? Am I loud?
There you go, family. We hear you. Same question for you, man, with the with regard to the Deontay Wilder situation, family. How you feel about the whole totality of that situation, man? And then also, what do you think about Wilder moving down the cruiserweight?
Well, me personally, man, I'm about to the point now, man. I'm about, you know, I don't think he need to go ahead and chase that Queen of England no more, man. He need to go ahead and just let it go. Wilder just do whatever's best for him, man. You know, it's ridiculous, man. When you got to do all these leaps and boundaries, you know, to try to get a fight that's supposed to happen, that has to happen, you know, by the rules of boxing, you know, unification, you know, but evidently we under some new rules and shit. But as far as like with AJ stunts, man, look, I had them mention this, you know, in one of my live streams, but about the whole leverage thing, about him coming over here, you know, but see, I was kind of iffy about it. You know, I was thinking like, okay, yeah, he is over here trying to promote the fight, but I did also mention that him and Eddie Hearn is over here trying to jock for leverage, man. They trying to jock for leverage so they can use that to say, oh, okay, I'm over here in America, and more people in America know me more than they know Deontay Wilder. That's all that was all about. That wasn't even about him really trying to, promote the fight over here. He was trying to promote his profile and boost his stock so he can have a whole reason to duck Deontay Wilder, which is what they're doing right now. You understand what I'm saying? So, and just everything he lying about him and Eddie and all that, man, it's ridiculous, man. It's sad. And I was kind of upset when I heard Dante's Boxing Nation earlier when he dropped the video talking about. I don't know if he heard 78 interview with Deontay Wilder, but evidently he didn't because he didn't report the facts of recently saying that Deontay Wilder didn't want to take the offer over there in the UK. But the whole fact of the matter is Deontay Wilder came on record saying that he would take the fight in the UK. But now that 78 explained what he explained, that changed the whole dynamic. We knew it was some foul play, but that really, really got into depth about what's really going on. And this chump, he trying to control all the negotiations in both fights. That's some real weenie for you, man. That dude is a weenie. As far as Wilder going to the cruiserweight, like I said, man, I just want Wilder to get 51-0. I don't care after that. He don't even got to fight Joshua. I don't even care if he fight him. That'll be all on him. That's what I'm at with.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Miko on the super chat. He says, right about now, Wilder should take the bum deal just to become undisputed, or else he'll never get the fight. So, Miko, I think it's Miko. He says that Wilder should go ahead and take that deal just to get the fight. So I want to know y'all thoughts on that, man. What do you think? Let me go to you, Ticket. What do you think about that, what Miko's saying?
You're on mute, Ticket.
I'll answer that shit. Hell fucking no. The motherfucker asked for $50 million motherfucking dollars. You didn't take the goddamn fight. Get a motherfucker for me and 7A. I swear to God, I ain't hear your video yesterday, 7A. We put out a video at the same time. What type of greasy motherfucker asked for $50 million? Turn the $50 fucking million down because he claims he wants to fight for the people in his country and he's willing to take tens of millions of dollars less, but don't want to give Deontay Wilder a little more. You are greasy son of a bitch. Y'all are some greedy motherfuckers. Eddie Hearn, some greedy motherfuckers, man. The greediest motherfuckers I know. That's some sad shit. You're that afraid that you're willing to leave up tens of millions of dollars on the table. And not only that, you're not willing to get this man just a little bit more than what you gave fucking Joseph Parker to take that dive he took. Take the fucking tat off your goddamn arm. You can't be from fucking Africa, man. I know motherfucking Africans. I've been to fucking Africa before. Them motherfuckers will motherfucking goddamn, them motherfuckers will jump over a fucking tractor trailer barefoot for a fucking $150. You talking about turning down $50 million? They will whoop your motherfucking ass. You went back to the motherland talking that dumb shit.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Famous Athletics just fell in the building. What's going on, bro?
Ain't shit. I was just listening.
Yes, indeed. Straight to it. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Just Google famous athletics. Should pop up. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna bring you to go back to the original question, man. What are your thoughts on the totality of the situation with AJ and Deontay Wilder?
You should know me. I'm sick of this shit already, man. I'm tired of this corny ass build up for a fight. I'm tired of all the politics behind this shit. I'm tired of everything that's been going on with it, man. I'm a guy that like to talk about reality and what's going on, you know. And I want to see Wilder take them belts, but they trying to make it a difficult task for him, man. They trying to throw roadblocks every time Wilder get into some. It's just like he's not the perfect candidate for these type of niggas. What I mean by that, like 78 put out a video, the American media, as far as on this side. Because I don't know the true story, but I don't know if it's just set up for more money than 50 million. I don't want to believe that. I want to believe that everything that Wilder and whatever we doing on this side is what we got to do. But I just don't. Man, this Anthony Joshua asking for 50 million and then talking about now it's Povetkin in the situation, and then I'll be so lost in the story. I don't even like talking about this issue, to be honest, man. I like to hear Ticket, 78, Blood. Everybody else just tear these niggas up, man, and that's what they do. They the mouthpiece of this whole shit. And if this fight comes to fruition, guarantee you a lot of talk is gonna be about the LDBC, how the fuck we made this, how people put the bricks in. And he's the main guys that's smashing them, I just gotta congratulate the brothers on just smashing these niggas, man, because I don't really care to talk about it too much. I want to see Wilder win, and if we go down to cruiserweight, I'm gonna support him there. But if the fight don't happen, like Blood always say, let him move on. Try to get the 51-0, break Floyd Mayweather record, get him all pissed off, and just do great shit, man. You know, just do legacy breaking things. Fuck AJ if he don't want the fight. He don't want no smoke. He don't want the right hand slammer. He don't want to get put in the coffin. That's on him, man. But at the end of the day, I ain't no sheep. I know what's going on, and we riding on him. USA over everybody.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Patrick Scott in the super chat. He says, fellas, the only offer that should be on the table is the $50 million world championship that he asked for and he got. Bottom line, we shouldn't be talking about going to the UK. We shouldn't be talking about nothing else other than that $50 million offer that Chump asked for. It's basically what he's saying. So I tend to agree, man. So let's say I got another question. So let's say the champ Deontay Wilder decides to stay at heavyweight. Okay, let's say he decides to stay at heavyweight. So 78 Sports TV, what do you think is next for him through the end of the year? What should he do next? What should the next move be?
I think he should go ahead and fight his mandatory and dominate Brazil. There's still a lot of other heavyweights out there he can fight. He should just stay busy, try to fight 3 times a year, you know, keep his name out there, clean up these ranked heavyweights, and just go. And I wouldn't even speak to Joshua. Every time the media asks me about Joshua, I say, look, go ask that big old bitch. You know what I'm saying? Go ask that big old British bitch when he want to fight me, because he asked for 50 million. I gave him 50 million. He turned the fight down. Those are the facts. Don't ask me nothing else about this faggot until he come with an answer or when he gonna fight me. All right, and that's what he should do. He should just go ahead and whoop the rest of these dudes and go towards his 50-0 or whatever he want to do. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of good fighting out there. You know.
Man, I just feel deflated, bro. You know what I'm saying? I agree 100%. You know what I mean? I just feel so deflated about this situation. But you know, at the end of the day,
and I want to say this too to answer the brother question, because a lot of people keep saying, I see this a lot in my comments. People keep saying, "Oh, Wilder should just take the 12.5. He should just take the original offer and fight him." This is what people don't understand. If he takes this is a 2-fight deal. This is not a 1-fight deal. If it's a 1-fight, take it or leave it deal, then I would say Wilder should take it too, because Wilder beat the dude ass, and now he got the power. He got the belts and the power. And if AJ want to come see him again, he ain't got no choice but to abide by what Wilder want to do. But AJ not letting it happen. AJ's telling him, take this 12.5 million, and if you beat me, then we can split the fight 50-50. And Wilder like, hell no. Give me 40% in the first fight, and when I beat your ass, then I'm the A side, and I'll take 60, you take 40. AJ won't agree to that, even though on camera, on YouTube, they played politics, and they said they would agree to that, but behind the scenes, they're not agreeing to it. This is what I'm saying. This is why I say they bought all these niggas like Radio Coon, because they went on Radio Coon channel talking about, he kept putting them titles up there. AJ agrees to Wilder's terms. It's this shit been set up for months. This has been set up for months. Eddie Hearn, oh yeah, sure, no problem. We'll agree to that. But they're not agreeing behind the scenes. They're not. So it's all.
Hey, 7-8.
Yo.
7-8. And why you said that, bro, I want to add something into what you said, man. And this is to that snitch bitch too, went on Deontay Wilder's Twitter, snitching, talking about some, oh, well, maybe I need to get some money for you using my video. Fuck that dude too, man. Only thing he did is put what AJ said back in his fucking face. That's all he did. So now you looking for a paycheck from Deontay Wilder too. Y'all straight hoes. Simple as that.
Who did that?
You know who did that shit. You know who the one over there got the biggest channel over there that's doing all the interviews. That Deontay Wilder. I'm going to send you the shit. I screenshotted the motherfucker. This motherfucker went to Deontay Wilder's Twitter page and told Deontay Wilder straight up in front of everybody. You know his name, 7-8. He said, well, maybe I should send you something so I can collect my money since you're using my videos. So, no, motherfucker. He's using what that man said out of his mouth to show everybody what the hell the truth is. Period.
Wait, I mean, shit. If a motherfucker, if you got a video talking about me, I can use your video. If you talking about me, I can use your video. I don't know where the people got that shit fucked up from.
Talking about he gonna try and sue the man. Sue him for what? For telling the truth? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, all them dudes is bought and paid for, man.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV in the super chat, man. He said, what did he say? He said, LDBC, salute fellas, LDBC, new media. I'm looking for Keith Thurman. We know he's running around down there trying to get an interview with Keith Thurman. I know he's been in and out the gym. So hopefully he can find him. That shit's like trying to find Waldo. I don't know what's
salute to Blue Blood Sports.
Yes, indeed.
I ain't gonna find Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman somewhere in the fucking warehouse.
He can find him, bro. He got to blow the flute.
Car insurance and shit.
He got to blow the flute to find him, bro. He can find him.
Hey, man.
Blue Blood said he out there looking for Keith Thurman so he can ask him the tough questions. That's what I'm talking about right there. Somebody need to pipe down on AJ. I mean, the Queen of England, Anita Johnson, bitch ass. You know what I mean? They need to pipe down on him and jam him up and force him into answer the questions that he need to answer.
Man, y'all know Leon ain't gonna have that, man. Leon front and center. Everything that come to AJ go through Leon first. Leon front and center. You see the image. You see he down there front and center, man. That's he the guard dog. He keeping all that shit regular. He regulating everything. Ain't gonna be able to get to AJ.
Massage therapist Leon.
That hoe is officially the Queen of England. Believe that.
Man, man. So okay. So let's open it up, man. So we had some new news before we get back, to this situation and open up the phone lines. The WBC's turning up the heat on Triple G, man. So I want a Black Fight Fan TV. Let me bring this one to you. What are your thoughts on the WBC turning up the heat on Triple G and forcing him or putting him in a pickle to fight Charlo? Damn, he dropped Trap House. I'm gonna bring the question to you.
All right. Well, go ahead, Black Fight Fan.
Black Fight Fan, can you hear me? Black Fight Fan, can you hear me, bro? Yeah, he must be going through a bad area. Black Fight Fan, can you hear me? Trap, we're gonna take it to you though. Same question, bro. What are your thoughts on the WBC turning up the heat on Gennady Golovkin and forcing him in the pickle to fight Charlo?
Well, first of all, man, it's all a joke. Triple G ain't finna fight no damn Charlo, and the WBC don't really want Triple G to fight Charlo. That's all a game for like 7-8 was talking about earlier, just a game to win Canelo back. Canelo feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole bottom line. And then often they trying to use Billy Joe Saunders as a smoke screen too, knowing damn well they don't want to. It's all a game. See, what they really want to do is they want Triple G to take a 35%, and when he commit to it, all they're gonna do is string him along, and they're gonna let Canelo tune up fight. Because ain't no way Canelo's right in there after a complete raw layoff and hop back in the ring with Triple G. Probably do that. Stall him out, get a fight with Billy Cycle Sullivan or somebody and get him that much older. But once he commit, they're gonna drag him through the mud and fight him when they want to fight him. And that's just the bottom line. That's how they want to do it. That's just my whole thing on it, man.
Yes, indeed. Famous Athletics. I'm gonna bring it over to you, family. Same question. What are your thoughts on the WBC turning up the heat on Triple G?
They ain't turning up no heat, man. They ain't turning up no heat. Like Trap said, man, This is all smoke screens, like you said. They pushing for that fight, Canelo versus Triple G too, because it only makes sense in the long run for both of these guys. They trying to protect both of these guys, and they already know Triple G time is up. So they're gonna keep throwing articles out there so you could talk and you could think. Oh yeah, Triple G got to fight Charlo next. How many times we heard that? How many times we really heard that Triple G got to fight his mandatory Charlo, and you hear Abel Sanchez. As soon as you mention his name, it's something different. So you can't force nobody to fight. He could drop the belt eventually. He could do something like that, but I don't see him at this age. You know, maybe if he didn't have a draw on his record, maybe I'll think about it. But since he got a draw on his record and that's close to a loss, ain't nobody going. I don't know. It sounds good, but I'm not fixated on it because, like I said, Triple G is another dude. They throw smoke screens. He's 36 years old. He's not getting in there. He's not taking no more risk at this stage of his career. If he does, that's gonna be his retirement party. And his retirement party is another paycheck from Canelo Alvarez, and he on his way out the door. And just like Billy Joe Saunders ain't fighting no Canelo. Come on now. This dude got a loss. He got a draw. They ain't taking no more strides. The Golden Boy is getting flushed down the toilet. You get what I'm saying? So all this, it sounds good. You know, it sounds good for the sheep who not woke and who think, oh yeah, you see no boxing scene? Boxing scene is down with all this shit too, man. They put up articles so people could talk. Wake the fuck up. It's not gonna happen, man. Let's deal with reality. Triple G on his way out the door. He ain't taking no more risks. He's just gonna fight who he can fight. Just look at his last opponent out of all the opponents he picked. He didn't pick no stiff competition. He picked the weakest links, bringing up guys from 154, which he did a lot of his career. And it's just a pattern, and that's not gonna stop until he leave the game. You know, falsifying the 20 title defenses when he wasn't a real champion. This shit is all rigged, man. It should feel like the NBA sometimes, but on another level. That's all I got to say about that, man.
Yes, indeed. Ticket TV, I want to hear your thoughts on that same subject, man. Your thoughts on the WBC and their handling of Gennady Golovkin.
Oh, yeah, well, fuck Gennady Golovkin and his team, and fuck Canelo and his team. Gennady Golovkin team is a bunch of incompetent motherfuckers with a sick-ass trainer by the name of Disabled Sanchez, who sit up here and disrespect black fighters. So your boy Ticket TV don't support shit they got going on. So I really don't give a fuck who they got to fight. You understand what I'm saying? I hope the motherfucker get out of boxing. And as far as Canelo, his promoter still got barbershop conversation problems. So you need to stop ducking barbershop conversations and go ahead and get that work from him. You understand what I'm saying, Oscar? You need to go ahead and handle that work from Fred. You understand what I'm saying? Because he gonna catch up to you. He gonna catch up to you one day, dog. And you gonna be in an area where you can't run. So you might as well go ahead and deal with that shit right now, as far as that's concerned. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is like everybody been saying, man. Listen, some scumbag, dirty organization, man. These dudes trying to control everything. Always hearing Mauricio Suleiman talking about this, talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Pushing shit the way he wants his narrative to go. And you know, it's disgusting, man. You know what I'm saying? They trying to force a fight. Hey, listen, my thing is this. Triple G don't want to fight. Let that bitch ass motherfucker go somewhere else. Fuck it. Let him go do the fuck he gonna do. If he really think he worth 50%, if he let Con Lawful and the motherfuckers, tell him that dumb shit, hey, let his stupid ass sit up there and look like a goddamn fool and not have to fight. And then, I think he gonna end up retiring. Because I don't think he gonna listen, he boxed in. Who he gonna fight? Hermachenko? Who he gonna fight? Danny Jacobs? Who else cornering him in? Charlo, that motherfucker ain't got nowhere to go. So, listen, man, either he gonna drop the belts and do some stupid shit like move up to 168, and then I hope, I hope he do that shit. And I hope as soon as he do that shit, I hope Andre Ward come out of retirement and say what's good. That's what the fuck I hope, so he can get his motherfucking ass whooped. Because that might be the route he need to go. That's the other big fight for bitch ass Triple G. Go up to 168, drop all your belts since you wasn't gonna never unify anyways. Go up to 168. Andre Ward said he wanted to be motivated to come out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Go up to 168 and get that fight with Ward. That would be a good money fight for you. You know what I'm saying? Ward got a good name. people still would have good anticipation because you're still undefeated technically. You know what I'm saying? Even though I thought Danny Jacobs beat your ass. But, yeah, drop your belts, going up to 168, get Ward to come fight you at 168, make that fight, and then get your ass beaten in retirement. That's it.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the super chat. Shout out to, what is it? Is it NMABDK? He says that in order to find Keith Thurman, you need some tandoori chicken and Indian flute music playing. Real talk. Appreciate that, bro. And then also shout out to Michael Johnson, man. He says WBC tired of belt holders not fighting competition. Fighting competition helps build the sport of boxing. Yeah, but I think I just kind of echo what everybody else is saying, man. The WBC is just really trying to figure out a way to just force him to fight Canelo. That's all they're interested in my opinion. I'm not so sure about the other divisions. Cali Enigma just fell in the building. What's going on, family?
Man, what's up, family? What's going down?
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Yeah, you can follow me on the Cali Enigma on Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube. It's the Cali Enigma Boxing Network. That's where you can follow me at, man.
Yes, indeed. Hold on one second. Shout out to Beast Mode in the super chat. He said, shout out to the LDBC, Ticket TV. well fucking said, these unified champs are fucking up the game. Cali Enigma. So, man, you didn't get a chance because you slid in a little late. You didn't really get a chance to cook on the whole totality of the AJ and Deontay Wilder situation. So I want to hear your thoughts on that.
Oh, man. First thing, man, Anthony Joshua is a faggot, man. I mean, we all know this, man. This dude needs to go ahead and come out the closet, man. He traveled with this dude named Leon. So we know that that's his butt boy, some child boy, some shit, like whatever the fuck he got going on, man. So, and he also said that he'll never leave Eddie Hearn. So maybe he got some weirdo shit going with that motherfucker, too. It seems to be a lot of this weirdo shit going on in boxing now. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Anthony Joshua, man, or Anthony Johnson. I mean, this dude, man, I don't know. This dude he has to be slow, man. I swear, maybe they have something in the UK where they got the short yellow bus. You know what I mean? If they do have that over there, and that's what Anthony Johnson was. He was the dude on a short yellow bus with the helmet licking the window, man. I'm telling you, that's exactly who Anthony Johnson was. He was just a dumb, retarded motherfucker, man. This dude is so slow, so stupid. You're going to turn down $50 million guaranteed with the opportunity to make $75 to $80 million for one fight. And then people try to come out here and try to act like that. He makes close to that on a regular basis. When does he make anything remotely close to something like that? Never. This dude gonna fuck around, get stretched by Povetkin. See what's happening right now. What they're trying to do is they're trying to scare Povetkin's promoter into thinking that they'll take the fight with Wilder. They ain't fighting Wilder. Period. So what they want to do is get Povetkin to accept the deal in the UK. If Povetkin's promoter, what he'll do is like, okay, you know what? Oh yeah, we're gonna come to agreement, not sign anything though. And then once he rejects Wilder, then they can go ahead and take this damn fight to a purse bid, and just see what see what Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn do after that. Because I'm telling you, they're gonna vacate the WBA belt, man. And that was suggested. Matter of fact, that was suggested on some of the UK channels too. But they were going to vacate the WBA title before when they thought they were going to have to fight Luis Ortiz. So you know that Anthony Johnson don't want no smoke with anybody who's real. He don't want to fight anybody that could potentially beat him. So he's looking for some people he feels like he can guarantee they can beat him up, and he needs to fight in the UK with this whole 90,000. We said we know what Anthony Johnson can actually fill up 90,000 stadiums. I said, who cares? The live gate is small. Who cares? It doesn't matter how many people you pack in the stadium. Is it smarter to have 16,000 fans where you end up getting a live gate of 20 million, or is it smarter to have a live 90,000 seats sold out and have a live gate of 8 million? Because I mean, to me, like they always talk about, it's about the money. All these Anthony Johnson fans and Eddie Hearn fans, they're always talking about the money. Now they're starting to try to move away from the money because the money's not on their side, but they're trying to bring back that it's a fake offer. So it's funny thing with these Anthony Johnson fans is this now. See, now that they know the fight ain't going to happen, they're back talking again. Because, a lot of trolls had went away. All of a sudden, they think the fight's not going to look like the fight's not going to happen. They're back. They're confident again because they were scared to death of this fight happening. They don't want to see this fight. They talk all this stuff. They just want to talk shit. That's all they want to do. They want to talk a lot of shit the entire time. Talk about Wilder, co-Wilder, Deontay Wilder, women Wilder, and things of that nature. Talk trash about the LDBC. But like I said, I'm telling you, man, my channel was not getting that much traffic. Only like 2 trolls. Now all of a sudden that the Anthony Johnson looked like he's gonna duck Deontay Wilder. They're happy. They're like, yes, he's not gonna fight him. We don't want to hear from the LDBC. I don't want to hear 7-8 go in. I don't want to hear Ticket go in. Ticket and 7-8 are too mean. Blood boxing's too mean. I don't have to hear their voice anymore, so we can talk again. That's all, because that's all they care about. This is fun. This is their life. This is their entire life. These people are poor, living on welfare, homeless. Some of them are living underneath a bridge and things of that nature. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he don't want to fight. And I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna fuck around. And I'm telling you this fight probably gonna end up in Russia anyway. Eddie Hearn thinks that he's intelligent, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna laugh when this thing is taken to a burst bid and he loses and he goes to Russia. Because a lot of these fans have been telling me that Eddie Hearn can't lose to Peveka's promoter in the purse bid. You can't make this shit up. This is how stupid some of these people are. They really believe this shit. They believe everything Eddie Hearn. Some of these guys come with me, well, we know that Wilder and Joshua want to fight, and it's just that, Deontay Wilder's going to have to accept that the fight's going to be in the UK. I said, Wilder already said he'd fight in the UK. Dude never even replied back to me after that. Because they just sit here and listen to Eddie Hearn, whatever he say. Some of these dudes hear news for the first time, and they just run with it. Then you got other channels, I'm not going to say any names, who go out there and try to pretend like they're right down the middle, and try to act like that Anthony Johnson, Anthony Johnson is that he wants to fight in the UK and Wilder wants to fight in America. When Wilder said he'll take the fight in the UK for 40%. And then people are like, well, Wilder should just take whatever's given because it's his biggest payday. I said he was going to make way more than that in the US. Why would he settle on 12.5 when he's going to make way more in the United States of America? This makes no sense. This is some weirdo stuff, man. At the end of the day, they're giving Wilder an offer that he can't refuse because they don't want to fight, and that's what it all comes down to. Now, as for this Triple G character, I'm gonna make this very quick. Triple G, man, is getting what he deserves, man. This dude has been fighting bums forever. He's run out of luck. People are finally tired of his ass. Mauricio Suleiman wants Triple G to take that shit deal. Well, it's not really that bad of a deal. It's better than anything else he can get. He wants him to take that 35%, go ahead and fight Canelo Alvarez so he can get that commission, man. He's hoping that Canelo gonna vacate the WBC anyway. So Mauricio Suleiman's hoping to try to kiss Canelo's ass by trying to side with him. He's been doing everything he can to get on Canelo's right side. Canelo gonna vacate that belt because he don't want to fight Jamal Charlo either. And all this stuff about Canelo Alvarez fighting Billy Joe Saunders, possible Jamal Charlo or some of the West. I can't think of the other cat, Danny Jacob. He ain't fighting them dudes. It's Spike O'Sullivan. And David Lemieux was in the mix, but he weighs too much now, so he had to move up to super middleweight. So it's Spike O'Sullivan and somebody else. And you know what? I don't care. He doesn't have a belt. If you don't have a belt, I don't give a fuck what you do. You can do whatever you want. So as long as Canelo doesn't have a belt, he can do whatever he wants. But Billy Joe Saunders, Triple G, y'all got to fight better competition. That's it, man.
78 Sports TV, man. I got a question for you. First of all, AJ sniffs people's seats when they get up, bro.
Only niggas.
Only niggas. He sniffed their seats when they get up, bro.
Yeah, AJ sniff niggas' seats when they get up and shit. That's how he got his ass whooped in school and shit. Smelling niggas' seats. Got caught.
Shout out to Ben Axel too, man. In the super chat, he said since he's not fighting Wilder, fight Ortiz, but we know that's not gonna happen. 78 Sports TV. Quick question, man. So we see Mikey Garcia, man, poking his chest out, mentioning Errol Spence Jr. Errol the True Spence Jr. Man, what are your thoughts on that situation?
Yeah, man, Mikey, he talk a good game, but I don't think Mikey really want that fight. But if he do, let's make it happen. I think Earl should press it after this Campo. I think Earl should press that and be like, look, Mikey Garcia talking all this shit. Too much you want to fight me? Is you just using my name, or do you really want to fight? And have that motherfucker, bring his ass up here in December if he can get past Robert Easter. So we don't know yet. But if Mikey get past Robert Easter,
Bonichenko, Bonichenko,
right. If he get past Robert, then then he should be able to move up. Because I don't want to hear nothing from Mikey, no excuses. Because he keep calling out Earl Spence. So at this point in time, hey, shut up. At this point in time, he should be able to, go ahead and, back up them words he doing.
Yes, indeed. Let me take it over to Trap House. Trap House, same question, man. What are your thoughts on young Mikey calling out Errol the Truth Spence.
Hey, let me say something real quick, y'all. Hey, I'm finna hop off, but I'm gonna be back. Give me like 30 minutes. I'm gonna be back on here. Man, I gotta take this punk ass dog outside.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Go ahead, Trap House. You in the building? Oh man, I'm riding solo on these niggas. Famous, you there?
Yeah, I was waiting. Nah,
Yes,
I
indeed.
was waiting.
Go ahead. Same question, man. Mikey Garcia calling out your people, man. What you think?
It's free smoke for everybody. Everybody, any weight class. I just wanted to say, because I was talking about this on a live stream earlier, right? And I'm gonna just break it down like this. Mikey Garcia got a task in front of him, and it looked like he not respecting the task that's in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he thinks he's gonna get past Robert Easter Jr., which I think, I'm sorry, Junior, but I think he's gonna get past Robert Easter.
That's terrible.
So, I mean, I'm just going with what I seen from the last few performances. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you, bro. I know it's your Ohio native, but moving on. If he does that, you got to think that's some legendary shit, right? He just fought in what 140, then he moved back down 135, and then he going up to 147. So that's legendary shit for Mikey Garcia. But at the same time, he's just another log that's gonna be in the fire when it's all said and done. He's just a log in the fire when it's all said and done. Do he want to walk through hell with gasoline drawers on? Do he want to take them body shots? Like I said, there's a difference between being a sharpshooter and a person that stabs, right? Sharpshooter, he got distance, he got time to get drunk, he got time to think about what he gonna do. When you gotta stab somebody with them body shots, it's personal. It's up and close. It's a different feeling. And you see when AB was going to Mikey Garcia body, what happened? He ain't like it. So you want to go with the body snatcher? Free Smoke Jr., you sure you want that? I mean, I invite it. Let's make this shit monumental. 2 fights in Texas, back to back. You know who I'm riding with? Free Smoke Jr. Jump on the Free Smoke train. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get it, man. We it's to the point now, it's like I'm dying to see Crawford fight now because I want to see what he do at 147 because there's only one killer at 147 at this moment. That's Free Smoke Jr. So, Mikey, if you want to step up before Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, if you want to step up before Keith Thurman, that's lovely. But I don't want to hear no excuses. He ain't got nothing for him in that department except the fan base. Let's keep it real. You ain't faster than him. You ain't stronger than him. You don't got a longer reach. You never fought at this caliber of opponent. You seen with Lipinus, he still was all up in your face after you knocked him down. So if you can't knock down Free Smoke Jr., and he said, if I could take your power, I'm going to just walk you down and run through you. Mikey, you don't got enough power. So I don't know what you're seeing. I know you see a name that's on the rise, you know, something you should be doing, starting your own promotional company, not meeting with no Eddie Hearns. Do it big. You got a Mexican fan base riding behind you, the biggest fan base in boxing. But at the end of the day, it's Free Smoke. Mikey Garcia, you're a log in the motherfucking wood. Get your ass roasted. Walk through hell with gasoline drawers on.
Man, that was rough.
Yo,
Go ahead, brother.
yeah, man, my bad, man. Look, first of all, man, look, man, I like Mikey a whole lot. I'm a big fan of Mikey Garcia. But Mikey needs to stop, man. You know, I want to see how serious he is after Errol Spence fight, and after he get past Robert Easter Jr. I want to see him call him out that same way. And like everybody else said, I want Earl to pursue it, get serious about it, press him to see what he really want to do. Because apparently, you know, his family like no, they don't want no part. They talking about 3 years from now and all this other shit. You know damn well Earl Spence gonna be at 154 in 3 years, and Mikey Garcia ain't gonna be barely past 135 if he be at 140. Like, come on, man, and that's still a gap. That's a 2-weight division gap. So how they gonna fight, man? Mikey, you know, flexing like he wanted bad, which is internally, I don't know what he really wants. But at the same time, if that's what he wants, the same way Robert Easter been begging for Mikey to get that work, hey man, go ahead and give Mikey Mikey Garcia what he want, give him what he want and bless him. You understand me? But as far as like, it ain't but one person that really want to fight Earl Spence, and we all know that, and everybody know that's Terrence Bud Crawford. That's the only person that's serious about fighting Earl Spence, and that's pretty much it, man.
Man, everybody just the grand consensus is this man, Mikey Garcia, just gonna y'all talking like he just gonna walk through Robert Easter Jr., aka Bunny Chanko. I don't like that shit.
He gotta fight tall, bro. He gotta fight tall.
Hey,
if he fight tall, he got a chance. But if he fall in on that right hand, it's gonna be an uppercut waiting for him. And Mikey got good time, and that's the only thing I'm gonna say. My fault, Trap.
No, you good though, bro. But the thing is this, man. If he ain't been fighting tall, you think he gonna be disciplined enough to fight tall the whole fight? Hell no. He gonna resort back to them old natural instincts that he normally do, is fight small and bang, and that's just what he gonna do.
Mm-hmm. And you don't think, and he won't have any success fighting and playing fighting small and banging. Do you think he will make a good representation of himself? I mean, goddamn.
No, if he fights small against Mikey, he's gonna get knocked out faster than what I said. He's gonna get knocked out. That's what's gonna happen. So he better fight tall and play it safe, and do what he gonna do. That's his best bet. Trying to
think Mikey got an inside game, bro?
It don't matter. He know how to shoot a short enough shot to clap that old giraffe neck chin. Snap that old Chico he got. It's a wrap. He going to sleep. That's what he got on his head, a Chico stick.
Damn, bro, Junior, you gonna have to spar Trap after this.
A lot of love for Robert, but I like him as a fighter and a person, man. From what I see. But I just think that he was begging for the wrong fight. But you know what? I hope he proved me wrong. I really hope he proved me wrong, bro. And if he do, I will eat my crow, because I've been the first, probably the only one of the first ones the campaign that said that he'd get knocked out by Mikey Garcia. I've been saying that from day one, probably a year ago.
Okay. I'm gonna reserve my commentary. No, I'm not, man. Go ahead, brother.
And take it a step further. Me and James Easter was going at it for a while about this.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I believe Robert Easter Jr. is gonna surprise a whole lot of people. I believe Robert Easter Jr. is gonna come out victorious in this fight. And I'm looking forward to it, man. And that's, pretty much it. I think he's gonna touch that body. And
hey,
go ahead.
I think Robert Easter is gonna be better too, man. I'm glad that he switched trainers, and I think this fight is now gonna be more competitive than I thought initially. Just because he switched trainers, I really think that Cunningham's gonna have a big effect on him, man. I'm serious about that too. I think Mikey gonna win, but I think Robert Easter has a chance now.
Yeah, so I understand though. I understand. So real quick, man, before we open up the phone lines, man, let me go to Ticket. Ticket, you still with us, bro? You be.
Yup.
There we go, man. I want to hear you cook on this situation with on the tabloid side of things with 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather, man. I want you to cook on that situation.
Oh man, y'all already know what time it is, man. 50 be doing that stuff all the time, man. That crazy stuff, man. And I think that, when you got a guy that's your friend, that's supposed to be your friend, you just don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't never, that's like me and you chopping it up. We behind the scenes, and you saying something to me, I'm saying something to you. You're not thinking that it's supposed to go past, what we talk to each other about. But then you look up and it's all over social media, man. It's just like me at the end of the day. Personally, I would have to wash my hands with that situation. But then again, that's on Floyd. I mean, you had issues in the past. You know what I'm saying? You pieced it up after everything that we seen happen. It was well documented. You know what I'm saying? And then you just jump back on it again. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude insulted you to a point, dude, where you can't be assaulted anymore. It's talking about your reading skills and all types of stuff, and just it was a complete embarrassment, man. And then for you to go back and accept that back into your circle, that's on you. So I really don't blame nobody but Floyd for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, somebody do that to you, man. It's on you. You let them back in your circle. And so the man, you know what I'm saying, put the stuff out there, personal stuff. And, you know, it's not cool, man. It ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't feel sorry for Floyd because he was already warned. He already knew what he was getting himself into. Because look what happened before. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know, personal issues and stuff put into a public setting. That's never cool, man. It's never cool. It's never cool when you doing that. You know what I'm saying? You always keep shit close to the vest. You understand? Especially when you're dealing with somebody that you supposedly call your friend, your boy, family. You know what I'm saying? I don't never talk if I know or if I got money issues and I say, yo, Junior, I need $1, man. Something like that. I need a couple of dollars, man. Behind the scenes, I hit you up. Next thing I know, I go on Twitter or on Instagram or on Facebook or something, and I see, you know what I'm saying, you all over the social media talking about, yo, ticket broke. It's like, yo, that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, but then again, that's on him. We seen the history beyond Floyd with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The young buck, all that stuff, like the recording conversation being put out there. So, like I said, man, that's on Floyd, in my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta know what your circle is. You know what I'm saying? Know the limits of your circle. Maybe you're gonna be cool with some people, but how cool you gonna be with people? You know what I'm saying? You keep some people to an arm distance. You know what I'm saying, Junior?
Yes, indeed. Yes.
So that's what I think you should have did in that situation. Keep certain people to an arm distance, and then move on with your life. If you don't let certain people in on your interpersonal life, they can't really expose nothing about you that you got going on. When you start letting people in on your inner circle life that you know that's, you know what I'm saying, that can put that out there, then that's on you. You got to deal with the consequences of that. So, I mean, that's really what it boiled down to, dog.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna take that to Famous, man. I want to hear your input on that, Famous. Same question, man. Your thoughts on the 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather situation?
Oh, I mean, when they always, like Tiki said, they always had like back and forth issues. But I think, you know, with 50 character, because 50 Cent is a character at the end of the day. He do shit for the lack of social media press. So I got this much followers, so I know I'm gonna get a reaction. And he been like that since he got in the game, man. Like, he came in with controversy, he gonna leave with controversy. He came in, the biggest song in the city in New York, when I remember when I was young, was How to Rob, and he's dissing almost every rapper, Big Pun, everybody, all these type of rappers. So that's what he does. He's known for trying to expose people to get in. That was his game when he got in the rap game, dissing Ja Rule, dissing Jadakiss, which is the worst thing he ever did. Dissing everybody. 50 Cent is known to beef with everybody, Ross, Meek Mill, everybody. So it's only but so much you could take. And like you said, when you invite that in your circle and you keep it there and then you break away, then you come back, that's on you. Me, once I wash my hands with you, I'm done. So you get what I'm saying? Ain't too much chances you're gonna get. And I remember 50 saying one thing, like Floyd, he'll go out and buy people jewelry and then he try to buy me a watch or something like that. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool, homie. You feel what I'm saying? So they both got the type of habits of boss, but at the same time, I feel like they both do things that I don't agree with. At the end of the day, 50 do a lot of shit that I don't agree with, and I'd be like, yo, you got that much time on your hands, but I guess everything's for shock value. Same thing with Floyd when he airing out Miss Jackson. I bought her mother a crib. I did this. And same thing he doing with his fighters. So it's like you go hand in hand. Do I feel sorry? No, but the company you keep is what's going to determine what happens between you and whatever's going on in the situation. So at the end of the day, that's 50 and that's Floyd. It is what it is.
Yeah, that shit is feminine, man. I'm gonna call it that's my word for it. That shit is feminine. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you do something for a man, you know what I mean, or another man, you know what I mean, just on the strength, and then, you know, that person or whoever has to hear about it, or you do something for somebody with one hand and the next hand you pick up the phone and call somebody and talk about it, man, that's feminine, man. You know what I'm saying? And I have no use for none of that type shit. And I think that's a characteristic, not just that, but also that exposing personal conversations and all that kind of stuff, man, that comes from the same place. You know what I'm saying? And you know that men just don't move that way. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that I can talk to somebody about in confidence, You know what I mean? And then open up and share that. Why would I screenshot a personal conversation? You know what I'm saying? And I know 50 is a clown, and he do the clown and shit and all that. Like, I get it and I understand, but at the same time, man, I don't have no use for that. And that's just kind of the way I move and my thoughts about the situation.
Hey, but you know what though? I mean, why is everybody shocked? 50 Cent is the male Wendy Williams, man. That's what he is. He's a shit starter. It doesn't matter where it's evolving. Boxers, other rappers, actors, whatever it is, he's always on some fuck shit. That's just what 50 Cent's about, man. He can't help himself. This is what he's always been about. That's what he's going to continue to be about. He's an attention whore. This is a way to keep himself relevant. That's why he does this shit. He's not going to stop because it gets views. So every time you see a law where 50 Cent not getting no attention, he does some crazy shit like that. He come out, says some shit about somebody, makes fun of somebody. Something happens to someone, he's the first one out there making fun of him. I mean, that's his whole life. I mean, this dude is a man who's knocking on 50 years old, acting like a kid, acting like a teenager. That's 50 Cent. I don't know why anyone would try to befriend this dude. For what? Why would you befriend this dude? This dude's gonna fuck you over at some point, because it's for 50, it's all about entertainment for himself and also about keeping himself relevant. You know what I mean? I mean, he's a smart brother, man. Look what he did to get himself more money for power. He told everybody, he told all his fans to unsubscribe from Stars. And they came back with that bag, though. He got that bag. So he has power, man. But he's always using it in a negative way. It's just who he is, though. But that worked for him. So you know who he is. Everybody knows who 50 Cent is, but people are always fucking with him. You think they would stop? You think people would learn by now? You know, I can only deal with him to a certain extent, because I know at some point he gonna try to do some fuck shit towards me. I gotta be careful what I say to this dude. You can't confide in that motherfucker. You can't. You cannot confide in 50 Cent ever. Ever. Anything you tell him personally, he gonna eventually put that shit out in public, because that's the kind of dude he is, man. And you guys remember, like I said, Wendy Williams was the same way when she was on radio. Then she got a talk show. You know what I'm saying? That's just who she is. That's the kind of person she is. And that's the kind of person that he is, man. It's like he's been watching her and copied off her whole identity and took it. And since social media came around, he's taking that shit by storm. And now he's just behaving the same way. So I don't get why anybody's surprised by this. And then Floyd, I don't feel sorry for Floyd, because Floyd is a fuck nigga himself. He does fuck shit all the time. Yeah, he does. He buys people shit, and then he like, didn't I pay for your mama bills? I paid all your mama bills, didn't I? Didn't I? He go out there and brag about everything, make sure cameras can see it. He said, didn't I? I bought your mama a house. Didn't I buy your mama a house? Didn't I buy your mama a house, huh? Didn't I, huh? That's what I did. Why you gotta tell everybody that? If you did something like that, just you did it. That's a good thing, man. You want to pat yourself on the back, cool. But why do you need to be patted on the back why the world got to know you did that? You know what I mean? If you're doing good, it'll come back to you. Go ahead, Famous.
I said exactly. Like, certain things don't need to be brought to the light, especially when you doing things out of the kindness of your heart. That's why it's not good as a man to take stuff from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like help, some people think it's all cool, but when somebody giving you something, you got to know what's the reasoning behind it. You know, I personally never been to jail, but you know, I know when niggas be like, yo, when you get locked up, and you see something on your bed, don't take it. You know what I'm saying? You see whatever commissary on your bed, don't take that shit, because that's an invitation. Now you owe me. It's the same thing in life, because people will throw shit in your face. Point blank, period. That's just the human nature of people. Oh, you see what I did for him? Or you see what I did for them? So it's either everybody got ulterior motives. Some of it is good and some of it is not. It's just human nature. But at the end of the day, when you fucking with 50, you fucking with fire, because he aired out his own son. So it don't get no worse than that.
Man, and that's critical, man. The phone lines are open, man. You want to call in? We're gonna hold on. Let's set the precedence real quick. When you call in, you're gonna have 2 minutes, and I need you guys to only call in once, because there's a lot of people calling in. So when you call in, get that 2 minutes in and cook. The telephone number is 513-899-6976, and you'll be online with the LDBC. 513-899-6976. Hey, man, but yeah, that I don't know, man. It's that Man, that shit is just toxic, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, at the end of the day, it's toxic because of the level of influence that these dudes have over the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that these dudes will actually look at them and idolize the shit that they doing and think that that's the way you're supposed to move. You know what I mean? And it's not, man. So hold on, we got a caller. Let me see here. Let me bring you on. Okay, 806. We coming to you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
What?
This is Carl Burrell, CB.
What's up, CB? How you doing, family?
What's good? What's good, family? How y'all feeling tonight, brothers?
Man, it's all good, bro.
Shout out to the whole panel, saying to the Cali Enigma, to everybody on the panel, the famous and everybody. Just get my few thoughts on this and make it real quick, as far as with Deontay Wilder and AJ, I'm telling you, AJ don't get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Back possession. He never wanted to fight Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn's a cunt. You know what I'm saying? He's a straight pussy. And, AJ's a yes sir master. You know what I'm saying? Eyes lick your boots for you. Do whatever the hell you want to. Type of coon. He's a yes man. He's not an alpha. He's a beta. So I'm not surprised by this. So Deontay Wilder just focused on whooping Dominic Brazil ass. You know what I'm saying? Then line up. You know what I'm saying? Either Adam Kalnacki. You know what I'm saying? Dillian White just for the fun of it. Beat their ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that clown AJ. Let him go suck on his mom's kitty, with his bitch ass. And as far as Triple G go, like I said before, the jig is up. You got to be a man. Now you got to fight grown men. You got to actually fight competition. Ain't no more, bum of the month club. Let me get this and that girl and beat on the ass. Now you got some real young, hungry lions. He don't want no more Smoker Jane Baker, and he already know. Fighting Jamal Charlo, he definitely going to get his ass whooped. And that's just what I got to say on that, brother. But I ain't going to hold y'all too long. I'm going to get back to the listening. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Much love to all you brothers. And I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you calling, man.
I appreciate you too, man. Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir, family. Wow. He said, suck on your mom's. Okay, so we have all right, so we have 972 in the building. Hold on one second, 972. I see some of you calling in. If you calling in anonymous, man, it's over with for you. You know what I mean? You gotta show your face. If you calling in anonymous, I'm actually gonna drop your call. So stop blocking yourself and call on in here, drop your number, and be a man about the situation. Go ahead, 972. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up with it, man? It's your boy El Fenici calling out of Dallas, Texas, man.
Yes, indeed. What's up, El Fenici?
Man, I'm just putting it down for the LDBC, man, repping that 214 and ready for that Earl Spence fight June the 16th, man. Everybody come down to Dallas, man. We're going to do it big. But I want to touch down not on Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder, but I want to talk about your boy E-Bunny, man. Really, the thing about Bunny is he don't work that jab, bro. He got to stay on the outside and work that jab. I hate the way he fight, man. The boy fight big like my boy say, then he'll win, but he ain't gonna do it. And AJ, you know that nigga a hoe. Don't expect no more from a hoe than what a hoe gonna do, man. Everybody, my kinfolk told me a long time ago, you can't make a real nigga a hoe, man. You can't make a real nigga a hoe. You can't make a whole ass nigga a real nigga. It just don't work that way. All right, then, pound that LDBC.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate you, family.
100.
Yes, indeed. Boy, we cooking with grease. Boy, y'all pouring up in here now. We cooking with grease. We're going to go to 845. 845, can you hear us? 845, you on live, baby.
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. What that?
Man, what's happening, man? This Charles, man.
You already know, man.
Is this the illest nigga in New York? What's up, baby? What's going on, family?
You a fool. Nah, I ain't that nigga.
Uh-huh. What's going on, man?
Ain't shit, man. What's the question? What's the topic of the day, bro?
Man, we got that we got the final answer about Anthony Joshua ducking Deontay Wilder, man. What are your thoughts on the whole totality of that situation?
Pussy.
That's just it, man.
That's it. Straight up. That's how we do it.
Yep.
I ain't got nothing else to say about this nigga. I can't. Who turns down $50 million, man? I'll fight this nigga anywhere. I'll fight anyone in trash room in a parking lot for $50 million. I'll fight everybody in the chat room for $50 million. Like these niggas, that's the dog shit.
You feel me? Line them up, man. Line them up, man.
A minute apiece.
I don't care if I lose and they can line them up $50 million. I'll be all right.
Hey, AJ was a diaper, man. That's why he didn't want to fight for $50 million. You know, when he see Deontay Wilder come around, he shit on himself.
Nah, man, I'm sitting in the hospital laughing to the bank, nigga. I'm fighting everybody and they goddamn mother for $50 million.
Yeah, it's a no brainer, man. What do you think? So, what do you think Wilder should do next then?
Shit, go for Fury. Let's see how Fury looks in his next couple of fights, and then knock that nigga head off. Fuck that. Since AJ want to play this sucker shit, AJ gonna have to come out and play eventually.
Yeah.
As soon as, because if all right, let's put it like this, right? If Fury looks good in his next 2 or 3 fights, right? He gonna steal that shine immediately from AJ. UK gonna flip right back over to motherfucking Fury. So now that puts him in a situation. Now what you gonna do with that situation? You still not gonna fight Wilder. So you just sitting there with your motherfucking tail tucked behind with your shit tucked between your legs. You're looking like a sucker out here, man.
Yeah, that's a super fact. Super fact, man. Well, always, man, Charles D. Then this Charles D for those of you guys that don't know. This Charles D in the super chat, man. My boy, man, in New York, riding around with the crowbar. You know what I mean? Inviting folks to pull up and everything, man. We appreciate you calling as always, family.
Hey, man, no crowbar, man. Almost got arrested behind that shit, man. I don't do that.
All right, family. No more crowbars. He just got smoke, straight smoke. All right, family.
All right, pimp.
All
right. Hey, man, Charles is a nut, man. He's a nut. Hold on. This bring me. We gonna come right 480. You up. I'm gonna hit you in one second. But hey, brothers, this brought me to the point that he raised, because you know, right now the UK fans, they're kind of refugees for AJ, and that's because of the situation with Tyson Fury. But once Tyson Fury returns, looks good in a fight, it returns to prominence, you're going to see the pendulum swing right back in his direction, right? And that is why Anthony Joshua missed a huge opportunity with coming over here and being embraced by the US, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there is truly a market for him, I feel. Or there was a market for him in the US. What's your thoughts on that?
Look at the media. The US media is fawning over that dude, man. They were so excited that he was over there just going crazy for this dude. This dude would if he beat Wilder, which he ain't, but if he had beat Wilder, he would become a huge star here in America because the media would make sure of it. They were ready to turn this dude into a mega star. But he's so much of a fucking bitch that he can't help himself. He just scared. He doesn't want to be anywhere near Deontay Wilder. This dude been in the United States. I don't think he's in the United States anymore, but he was in the United States. He wouldn't even drop his location to allow Wilder to get in his face. He wouldn't allow Wilder to get in the ring with him. Go ahead,
Callie, but look, Callie, who did the total opposite and got in Wilder's face? Tyson Fury. He did the opposite. It said, yeah, I'll whoop your ass. Even though Fury didn't know what to say because he just repeated what Wilder said, at least he got in Wilder's face and said, I'll take you out, I'll knock you out. And I was like, this what we need.
Yeah, Fury not afraid of Wilder, man. That's the difference between Fury really not afraid of Wilder. Anthony Joshua is. Anthony Joshua was also afraid of Luis Ortiz. You got a coward with 3 belts, really the Tyson Fury belts. But I'm telling you this right now. See, this is what's going on. If you guys want to know, like I said, what's going on, I think I brought this up already. Maybe I didn't. Eddie Hearn thinks he's outsmarting Rubinsky, Povetkin's promoter. I'm telling you, he's trying to use Wilder as leverage against Povetkin to try to get him signed the fight in the UK. But if Povetkin's promoter is smart, he will wait. Just wait, because they don't want to fight Wilder. They're not fighting Wilder. So that's why they continue with that 12.5 bullshit offer that they know that Wilder's going to refuse. So what they need to do is just wait it out and then take the damn thing to purse bid. They probably won't even have to fight AJ because they'll probably get the belt because AJ will probably vacate the motherfucker because he's a coward. That's the kind of pussy that AJ is. AJ's a bitch. He has no intention on fighting anybody who could potentially knock him out. He just want to cruise on thinking that he's the or not just saying he's the best, what actually happening to prove he's the best. So I'm telling you, look out for that, man. Look out for that. Just pay attention to Rubinsky because he tried to take the fight to Russia already. I don't think he's going. I'll be shocked if he agrees to fight in the UK. I will. If he does, I think for order for that to happen, AJ is going to have to take less money than Povetkin. Povetkin's going to have to get the lion's share of the cash. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Rubinsky is going to actually screw Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn cannot beat that guy in the purse bid. Period.
I'm gonna tell you this, man, and then you can hear it here first or whatever. Or if I'm right, you motherfuckers need to go subscribe to my channel, Junior the Truth. But hey, man, listen, I'm gonna drop this on you. I think that Eddie Hearn is probably working with Rubinsky. I think that Eddie Hearn is working with them. He's probably got some sort of deal, some sort of back room, under the table deal with them to get Anthony Joshua over to Russia. Because at the end of the day, I think Eddie Hearn is really trying to move all his eggs into this basket of fighting or of this app situation. And what's the one way to ensure that that app is a success is to get Anthony Joshua to move over to that platform. If Anthony Joshua goes over to Russia, loses, you know what I'm saying, doesn't have his titles anymore, he's still a draw, but he's not as big as he was. So there goes the Showtime deal. There goes the desire for the HBO deal. So then he'll have to fight on the app. This shit is just tricky, man. But let's go on.
Possible, man.
Yeah, let's go on. I don't trust Eddie Hearn, man. And AJ shouldn't either. And he's gonna learn. But anyway, man, we got him piled up in here in the chat. 480. We coming to you. 480. Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, what's going on, family?
It's Coach John Roberts, man.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Man?
Blessed, man. How are you?
Good, man. Good. I just want to tell everybody, you guys got great content, man. You know what I mean? I look forward to listening to a lot of y'all stuff every day, man. I'm just as frustrated as you are at Anthony Joshua, man. You know, but I think I have a little bit of a different take on it, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully it'll ease a lot of your brothers, you know what I mean, frustrations. I think a lot of times we're looking at him and we're thinking that he's the same. And if anybody knows dogs, you'll realize there's a big difference between a Staffordshire Terrier from England and an American Pit Bull. There's a big difference. Them dogs look the same. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if you put both of them on scratch line, one's pissing down his leg, you don't want to be there. And that's a Staffordshire. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't gone across the water. His ancestry is not like ours. We're African Americans. He had to go through shit. He had to go through nothing. That's why he'll quit. Ticket's been alluding to that for like the last 2 or 3 weeks about that tattoo. This is bound to happen. You know, there's no way that if he was in the United States of America, boxing with our culture, that this fight would not be made. It's just culture. It's culture. You can't see Larry Holmes turning something like this down. Talk about $50 million. Talk about when does this happen? Never happened, because he's not like us. And see, I'm from the West. I'm from Arizona and South Central California. I ain't never known a brother to ever go to South Central and take pictures in the hood like he's a tourist and be happy about it.
Mm.
I never seen that before until right now.
Fact.
I mean, it's a culture thing. You know what I mean? Like plain and simple, it's a culture thing. He's not like us. Because if he was like us, this fight would have been made. Because greatness knows greatness. And that's what our people achieve on a continuous basis, is greatness. He don't know that. Hell, he don't even know his own people's food. He can go and look up interviews right there. He don't even know his own people's food, but he's rocking that tattoo. It ain't even worth none of y'all time. You know what I mean? It ain't worth none of y'all time. It ain't worth Deontay Wilder's time. You know, because his chin is going to give it up sooner or later, because he don't got it. Anytime you jump in this type of money, you know you don't got it. I mean, we see the pictures because we've all gone through it. We've all gone through it. You know it, Mark, when you see it. And as far as with 50 Cent, everybody, I don't care where you're from, Baltimore, New York City, anywhere.
Ohio.
We all see the signs. Ohio. Anytime you see a dude who's leading some sort of crew or a mob or something like that, but everybody's falling off, but he keeps eating, man, somebody tell him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody tell him. It's always got to be to the law. It could be your woman. It could be just what he did to Floyd. There's a code. Mm-hmm. And 50 violated that a long time ago. He told everybody that he did that. That's why that brother, I commend that brother who was talking about, he's been doing this for years. You know, you can see the signs. You can't name not one person off a G unit. You can't name not one person off a G unit that's really eating off of the benefit of fucking with 50 Cent his entire career.
Mm-hmm.
Can't name one. So, well, you know, he'll definitely fuck over Floyd. He'll definitely fuck over Floyd.
Easy work.
That's easy work for him.
Homie, you need to make a channel, man. You got the chat going crazy, man. You got the chat going crazy. I just want to let you know you got a powerful voice, man. I don't know what you do for a living or what, but But you got a powerful voice. They loving you in the chat. You should make a channel and think about it, homie. Appreciate you calling.
I mean, I co-sign that too. I co-sign that, brother. Only thing I disagree with you though is about the whole why AJ won't fight. It's not a cultural thing. It's the fact that the UK, man, they don't have any really iconic fighters, man. And they think that they can make AJ into an iconic fighter. So they don't want what they have right now. They think that they're on top when it comes to boxing right now. So they don't want him to lose. They think that if they fight Wilder and Wilder knock him out, because they think they're holding something over America right now. A lot of these casual boxing fans in the UK. So the thought of Deontay Wilder knocking him out after they talked all that shit, that's the last thing they want. So they don't want to see the fight, man. They don't want to see the fight.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with what you're saying. But look at this aspect, that when you wake up, okay, Deontay Wilder took the choice to be a warrior. AJ took the choice to be a warrior. We're just seeing the end. We're not seeing the first fight. We're not seeing the second fight when they weren't making nothing. They made a choice to put themselves into harm's way. Now, we've had to do that as a people for at least 200 years. I ain't trying to get Malcolm X or nothing like that. But I'm just thinking about this. He's not like us because Deontay doesn't even consider himself to have a way out of this situation. It's only forward. AJ, because he's never had the generations of his own people telling him about the struggle. He knows he can have a way out, and that way out is Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's my best friend. So as we know just from growing up, guess what? That's not a situation to be trusted. Even if you're going there, go there with caution, son. We know that. But the fact that AJ can sit back and he's giving it out, it's a culture thing. I respect all blacks from all across the world, but we are different. The blacks that went across the African Americans, that diaspora, we are different. We've gone through North and South America. We've gone through a different type of evolution. And you're seeing it. You're seeing a 6'7" man, 215 pounds, knock out men that double his weight. How does that happen? How does that happen?
That chat up. They loving you in the chat, man. They loving you.
I mean, but it's the truth. You're seeing another man who's been manufactured, muscles. He has everything given to him because they're trying to find the Deontay Wilder. They don't realize that they created Deontay Wilder. They don't want to acknowledge that. But they're going to go ahead and try to manufacture something that they believe is different.
You need to start making videos, brother. You do.
It's 300 years of evolution. 300 years of this. That's why he can speak things into existence before it even happens. That's why he can take the heart of a man with a voice. It's been formed. And I'm not just saying this because I like Deontay Wilder. I'm saying this because it's happened over and over and over and over again in numerous athletics, in numerous arenas across the board. That's a whole other conversation. But Anthony Joshua is not like us. He's a Staffordshire Terrier. He's not a pit bull designed to take 2,000-pound male bulls to the ground on a nose ring and not let go. He's not designed that way. Because if he was, he'd take the fight. He'd be begging for it. He'd scratch on that line. But he's not that. He'll never be that. You don't see black American fighters sticking their tongue out when they get knocked down in a fight. He did that against Klitschko because he was embarrassed. We get up and fight. Fuck how it looks. I got babies to feed.
Yes, indeed. Well, I'm gonna put you on assignment, and then I'm about to kick you out off the call. You got assignment, man. We need that channel up. We need that channel up by next week.
Facts. Yo, everybody in the chat is saying you need a channel, man. In the chat, they say you need a channel. So link up with somebody and let us know when you get your channel. We plug you in, homie.
Hey, you gotta basically got a channel now because you follow you watching us on YouTube and stuff like that. So post your link, man, in the chat room, man, so everybody can follow you right now.
Yeah, and then email me your information. Just email me junior@juniorthetruth.com. And then you email me that, man. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up an intro. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you some music, you know what I'm saying, and all that kind of stuff. And we're gonna get your thing up and jumping. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
I really, really do.
Yes, sir, Coach. So email me that information, you know what I mean, and then we're gonna get it going, man. It was a pleasure talking to you.
No, thank you, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll be emailing you, Junior.
Yes, sir.
100.
All right.
Bro.
All right, man.
Hey, man, he got me about to go, man. I'm about to, man.
Yeah, he was fired, Junior. I ain't gonna lie, he was fired. He was
Ooh.
fired from the first minute. You like, oh yeah, he about to talk that shit. You
Yeah.
can just tell.
Shit, I got the goosebumps, and I ain't at a book drive. God damn, I'm about to.
I ain't never seen the chat go crazy like this over a call unless they was talking some bullshit. He was talking that fire. They putting fire emojis and all that, telling him, yo, let him cook. Yo,
Right.
get him a channel, set him up. So I know you got people waiting, so I'm gonna just end it right there.
Yeah, coach, you got to send me that information, man, and we're gonna get you lined up, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get you lined up with the intro and you know, get you some graphics and all that shit, man. And I mean that. All right, man. 514, we coming to you. Hold on, we got a little. Okay, 514, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? It's Dean in the building.
What's going on, family?
Oh, what's up? I'm back. I'm in a better stage now.
Yes,
last time. You remember last time I heard Coach Sheldon? I ain't hear him this time, but I ain't hear him last time. Coach Sheldon was like, with your rolling one. I heard him on the click. But nah, it's all good, man. But look, Joshua, we already know. He don't want nothing. I mean, come on now. I mean, he don't want no smoke. I mean, the money is there. You offer the man 12.5, the man offer you 50. You say you'll sign, then you don't sign. That's been like 2 months now, which, okay, we're done with that. That's cool. But like GGG, bro, the wall's closing in on him.
Mm-hmm.
The wall's closing in on him hard. He got Charlo, Jacobs, that Russian Sturchenko, whatever his name is, Sergey. And, you know, he got the fight now. So he got the shit to get off the pot. Now, Wilder should say forget Anthony Johnson. Anthony Dart 180 Johnson. He should forget about him. And he should just go ahead on and go to that fast lane and just go to greatness, bro. Just get that 51, 52, and 0, whatever, and fuck, and be like, ha! How you can't pronounce him in the pound for pound?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a true story. True story.
You know, I mean, just respect the man. The man is, you know, he's not eye candy, but at the same time, you got to respect that 40 and 0.
Mm-hmm.
You got to respect that. I'm sorry, you know that. And big ups, fam. Big ups to y'all. Big ups to Junior TV, Blood, 78, all y'all, man. Coach Sheldon, all y'all, man. You know, just big ups, bro. And I'm just doing it. Now I was ready today. I was like, I'm going home and tune in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We sure enough appreciate it, man, and we appreciate the call as always, family.
For sure, man. Appreciate it too.
Yes, indeed.
For sure.
Yeah, Mark, that's my guy. He was last week, boy. He was higher than giraffe ass, but he in there seems to be in a little bit better bearings. Shout out to the super chat, man. Shout out to Gary Benson. He says Joshua can easily lose to Povetkin or Fury, which would be karma for Ducking Wilder. He's going to lose. It's just a matter of who's going to beat him first, whether he's $50 million loser or $15 to $20 million one. Yeah, he's gonna lose. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. That ducking, hey man, it never ends. It never ends right. We're gonna keep it going, man, because they piling in here. We got 718. What's going on, family?
New York.
Hello, how you doing? How you doing? This is Suleiman Oscar, Suleiman the Scholar.
What's going on, brother?
Today how you doing, man? So I think Joshua doesn't want to make the fight. I mean, I think that's why he came up with that 50 million thing, you know, thinking that he was going to outbid himself, outprice himself, because he doesn't want to make the fight, okay? But what stunned him and stunned Eddie Hearn was that the 50 million came up, okay? Also, he made Deontay Wilder visibly low purse bid, like $12.5 million, so he could turn it down. But Deontay Wilder, he wants to fight. Okay, the problem is that this guy doesn't want to fight. All Deontay Wilder has to do is, you know, the titles are going to fragment. I mean, the guy is, you know, I mean, he's running out of the heavyweight division is very thin in talent. All these promoters are not building up more talent. Okay, the only talent build up is coming up from Europe and Germany, and guys from Turkey and Germany, that's the area that all those guys are developing, and also some of them in England, but it's still very thin. So his title is gonna fragment. Okay, what Deontay Wilder should do is, after first Oquendo, Manuel Charles defends against first Oquendo, try to get that regular belt, right? Because I think Manuel Charles is going to be elevated to super champion. When he gets elevated to super champion, he has 2 belts right there. Okay, then continue to push for that. Push for unification, right? With Joshua, and if Joshua is interested, right there, he lost that belt. That means Deontay picked up that belt, and then you keep pushing for that. Then get Tyson Fury, get the lineal championship. If he knocks out Tyson Fury, he gets the lineal and the ring. So then all Joshua got is 2 other belts, and then if he gets through Povetkin, eventually somebody's gonna crack him in the chin, and it's gonna be a wrap. Okay, and he's gonna get the belts. Okay, if Povetkin knocks him out, then he's gotta push for Povetkin fight. See if he could get Povetkin to come to the United States. I'm pretty sure he would. And after that, he got all the championships, and then he has to move out for there. He has a thin talent pool to work from, and all these other promoters are gonna have to develop talent to fight Deontay. Okay, then also like light heavyweight division, I think those guys should move up. This is a perfect opportunity for a guy like Adonis Stevenson that's been sitting on the bench for a while with a belt to move up, because Joshua will find him easy picking because he's old. He'll probably find him slow, and he's a smaller fighter. But start doing what Michael Spinks did and all these other guys did: move up in weight, fight for the most celebrated division in boxing, which is how you call the heavyweight division. And his southpaw style will confuse the shit out of Anthony Joshua. And look for an opening and crack him with that left. And keep cracking him with that left till he just goes down. And then right there, he got a whole bunch of belts. And he most probably try to unify with Deontay Wilder. And also help him out, because right now they got him only in Canada. By him fighting a big mega fight like that, buttons will be pushed, and he could probably fight in the United States against Deontay Wilder and unify. I mean, somebody is, you were saying something?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so yes, somebody got to make a push, to take advantage of it. Usyk, after he does his tournament, move up to heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Fill the talent pool that's highly, that's very, very weak. That means a weak talent pool right now. All these heavyweights are not developing quite fast enough. And I want to see guys like TMT go out of their way to sign up fighters. Floyd Mayweather, he got a sign up heavyweights. I want to see Bob Arum sign heavyweight. I want to see Golden Boy sign heavyweights. I mean, just start squeaking these guys. There's talent in the United States that's going into the NFL, that's going into basketball. Get these guys into boxing, man. Get these guys into the boxing. Go to the jails. Get these guys that are coming out of jail that, they got a one-time offender. He got one felony. Get him in and put him in the boxing gym. TMT, even Danny Garcia, have his father sizing up some heavyweights, man, and start putting him in. Imagine guy with the skill asset of Danny Garcia in the heavyweight division, cracking with that massive left hook. That's what they need, And then the middleweight division. I think Jay Charles is a little too green. I think Charles should get a couple of more fights before he fights somebody like a Triple G. I mean, he shouldn't rush into it. He's going to get the championship belt anyway, because he might just vacate and he fight somebody else and get that belt. And then Triple G should just fight Devinchenko, don't let him lose that belt, and then unify. That's what's happening. And Manuel Charles should hold on to that belt, knock out this Fresno Kendo guy, and try to push for elevation to the WBA, because Charles doesn't want to do. Anthony Joshua doesn't want to do anything with those belts, man. He just wants to be a celebrated heavyweight, and
he just wants to
contract.
And he just wants to stay cute, man. I said he just wants to stay cute. But I appreciate your call, family. We're gonna move on. We got quite a few callers lining up in here. So
okay, can I say some? Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I got a channel, Professional Boxing. Okay. Suleiman Ayaskar. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Suleiman, and what's the other part again?
Suleiman Askar. Okay, and subscribe to my channel, Professional Boxing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Anthony Joshua, we need to start calling him Anthony Jenner, because that's what he is, Junior. He's on that fuck shit. So I'm not calling no Johnson, whatever anymore. He's now Anthony Jenner. Jenner. He's on the Jenner.
Shout out to Suleiman. That one was on the house, man. We won't even charge you for that one. Hey, and shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing in the super chat, man. Please, he says, peace LDBC, to hell with AJ. Mikey Garcia is delusional. Peace to all new media, like and subscribe. Shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing, man. And y'all go check out his channel too, man. Mike Biggs channel is definitely dope. We're gonna keep it moving, man. We got 256. Hold on, man. Let me see here. There we go. 256, you live. Can you hear us? 256, can you hear us? 256. He been on hold for a minute, so he might have stepped away.
Probably did.
256.
You gotta give him the 2-minute rule, bro.
Right.
2-minute rule.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna read. I don't want to. He been on hold so long. I don't want to kill him. So we're gonna go back to Okay, so we got 917. You're coming up. 917. You're live. Can you hear us?
Peace.
What's going on, family?
How y'all doing?
Man, good.
This is Doc from the Bronx.
Yeah, back.
I just wanted to chime in on the Anthony Joshua and Wilder thing, man, because, I really been trying to see that fight, but I kind of knew the boy Joshua didn't have it in him, man. You could tell, you could sense fear in certain people, man, and it's obvious. It's obvious with him and his promoter. But the thing is, I got to admit, I'm very disappointed that they didn't make it happen, because I was watching recent interviews with Wilder, and he was trying to be cool and not trying to say too much, because he was like, they still was working on the negotiations, but to hear that it fell through, it's not shocking, it's just disappointing. You know what I'm saying? But, some people mentioned or whatever, the karma, I think it might have been you, Junior, the karma of you not, you ducking is going to come back. Because he could get in there with Povetkin and get caught. It ain't like Povetkin is not a skilled fighter. He might be a smaller guy and all of that. It might have been juicing or whatever, but, it take one punch, especially if you chinny like Joshua. So, man, come on, man, you go out on top if you go for that 50 million, because at least people could say you got hot. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you could go out like Rocky Balboa against Clubber Lang. You know what I'm saying? He took the L the first fight, but the fact is that he went in there and fought him when he challenged his manhood. His manhood been challenged, and you still going out like a sucker? Would that make you a sucker?
Yes,
in certain situations, you got to man up. Even if you be like, man, I'm about to get my ass whipped, but you know what? Man, fuck that, man. You just going to have to whip my ass. $50 million, that's one of those situations. He just going to have to whip my ass. You know what I'm saying? You might get lucky. Mm-hmm. It ain't like Joshua, can't box a little bit. I just think Wilder's a little more, less reserved than him and more athletic and got a bigger punch. So I picked Wilder all day. But I just had to say, I know y'all got your 2-minute rule. I'm just very disappointed. You know what I'm saying? The kid went out like that. He proved to me what I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that I could be disappointed at the fact that he wasn't a sucker, but he proved to be one. And even if he's not the guy who's pulling the strings, maybe it's Eddie Hearn, the fact is you still amount to a sucker. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, fellas.
Yes, indeed, man. We appreciate your call, family, as always.
LDBC, peace and blessings.
Yes, sir.
BX, stand up.
Yes, sir. Let me get 256 back in and see if we 256. Can you hear us, man? 256, you there?
That nigga went to get high, so
he taking the shit or something. We gonna go ahead on. I gotta drop him off. Because that's the thing we don't know. These motherfucking calls cost money. You feel me? Okay, so we got 954. Can you hear us? 954?
Yeah, what's good?
What's going on, family?
Yeah, man, I think Anthony Joshua, how he's talking about, he did all this shit in 25. He sounds like a fighter that already lost, like Adrian Broner or something. Like, I don't know, I feel like he just saying his resume because he know he about to lose any day. So he's gonna talk about what he did do. But I also feel like I wish Wilder didn't say he wanted 40% because now that's what Eddie Hearn's gonna say, like, oh, he don't deserve 40%. We ain't gonna give him 40%, so he's gonna come with like a 25% offer, 30% offer, because he knows Wilder said he wanted 45 or 40%. I mean, yeah, that's just all I had to say.
Yes,
so, all right,
yes, indeed. Appreciate your call, family.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, we cooking with grease. Let me see here.
Santee Walton in the building. What's good, bro?
Santee, what's up, family? Where we get? Okay, 718. You live? Can you hear us?
What's good, man? It's me, Boxing Biker.
What's going on, Boxing Biker, man? How's it going, family?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm gonna make this call real short. I gotta burn for a second though, like really 1 minute. Joshua is straight bitch, straight up. I hope Pavette can knock him smooth out. I hope Pavette can come in there juiced up and knock him smooth out, man.
Talk that shit.
His ducking tactics is not rocking with me. It's not rocking, yo. I hope he go in there, get knocked out real quick. So these fans, you know what's funny though? I feel like most of the Joshua fans were Tyson Fury fans at first, and they were like going against Wilder. But then Tyson Fury got caught up with the coke joint and all that, and he fell out the game. And then they was like, "Oh, screw it, let me jump after the other dude that ain't as." Well, I'm from the hood. I'm gonna just say the other dude that ain't as vulgar, ain't as niggerish as Wilder, and that's why they jump on AJ because he's like the politically correct dude. And man, listen, man, I'm from the hood. I don't rock the politically correct type of dudes. I like it straight up. I like dudes like Wilder that give it straight up to you. They rough and they you know, it's straight up gangster with it. And Joshua not that dude, man. And I was rocking with Joshua for a long time because a lot of dudes didn't know about Joshua. Even some of the big channels didn't know about Joshua when I was rocking with Joshua. And when this all played out, and I'm like, oh man, this dude let me down. I put so many people onto him, and this dude just straight up came out like a sucker, man. And I can't rock with that, man. Yo, I hope the vet can come in there juiced all the way to the gills and knock him smooth out. And we can get this all over with. And Wilder go over there and pick out the Vetkin or whoever else and get it over with. Because Wilder is the top heavyweight. You cannot deny this man. You can't deny him. This dude knocked out everybody he fought. You feel me?
That's a fact.
You didn't turn on Antonio Jenner, man?
That's that New York talk.
Man, you turned on Antonio Jenner?
Anthony Johnson.
Anthony Johnson.
It's Streetwalker, man.
This sucker pissed me off, man. Yo, 78 said it. 78 said it. I need to know who that dude with the ponytail that looked like Keith Thurman, because I was talking about that joint on my Instagram too. Check me out on Main Boxing Bike on Instagram. I was talking about that dude that looked like Keith Thurman too.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate your call, family.
No problem, man. Shout out LDBC, man.
Yes, indeed.
Later, bro.
Yes, indeed. Man, y'all crazy as hell. We got what is this? We got is this 441? 441, can you hear us?
Yo.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, what's good? Yo, I'm calling from the UK, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, baby?
Yeah, I just wanna I've got a quick question to ask you that, man. I need to understand it. What's one of the I need Joshua like? I don't understand it.
Well, you gotta. We can't really hear you. What'd you say, family?
I said, who has the better resume, Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder?
Neither of them. Same type of resume.
Did you hear? Same resume. Yeah, the resumes are comparable. Who do you think has a better resume?
Obviously, Anthony Joshua has the better resume than Deontay Wilder.
How so?
It's what?
Go ahead, bro. How so?
How so? Okay, he beat Klitschko. He was the champion.
Klitschko was not.
Klitschko wasn't the champion. He was.
Go ahead.
He was
Let him cook, Callie. Let him cook, Callie. Chill, Callie. Let him cook.
Okay, go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I said Klitschko was the champion before Tyson Fury beat him.
Okay.
They got no fight. Yeah.
Okay.
Deontay Wilder won a WBC from Stevan. He won a vacant WBC. So really and truly, he ain't really beat nobody.
Okay. What about Luis Ortiz? He beat Luis Ortiz that Anthony Joshua avoided. Go ahead.
Yeah, I give you that. Luis Ortiz is the best fighter he's got on his resume. But look at the problem. He faced when he fought Luis Ortiz.
What was the end result? KO, right? So there was no problems really if you get a knockout.
Yeah, so how old is Luis Ortiz, my brother?
We truthfully, just like the other Cubans, we don't know how old he is. That's the honest truth. We have no idea. How old was Klitschko?
42.
Klitschko is a former world champion. Luis Ortiz has never been a world champion.
Wasn't Klitschko coming off a 2-year layoff though, man, and a loss?
Yeah, he came off a layoff, but he's still a champion. A champion's always a champion, regardless. You should know that as a boxer analyst, man. Come on.
Yes. Okay. So let me ask you this then. Let's cut through all the bullshit, and let me ask you this. So, how do you feel about Anthony Joshua requesting $50 million and then deciding to not take the $50 million after saying that he would come out and sign to the fight the next day and not doing it? How do you feel about that, my brother?
It's basically what I think's going on. I think Anthony Joshua's just trying to play Wilder. You see the way we like to play tricks. I think that's what he's doing now, flying out to the States. And he's getting Wilder angry. This fight's definitely going to happen. If it don't happen this year, 100% it'll happen next year. And we ain't going to have a Pacquiao or Mayweather saga where we're waiting for 6-7 years. The fight's definitely going to happen. The only thing is, I think Anthony Joshua's just playing games with Wilder at the moment. That's all it is.
So you
playing games.
So you support your champion playing games. Do you think he's playing games on you as a fan as well?
No, I just think Anthony Joshua's playing games, and also as the UK, we want to fight in the UK.
Hold on, family. I asked you a question. I asked you a very direct question. The question was, how do you feel about him playing games on you as a fan? Do you think he's doing that?
Oh, okay. I'll be honest with you. I feel I could tolerate it. Now I'm starting to get a bit frustrated. Only because the Wilder fans, you lot are coming with some good facts. It's true. But deep down, I know the fight will happen. Joshua's a dog, man. You'll take the fight. As a boxer myself, I know no boxer's going to run away from a fight. He's going to fight Wilder, 100%. It's not going to be a situation like Riddick Bowe. You know when Riddick Bowe put the belt in the bin to avoid Lennox Lewis? You're not going to get a situation like that. This fight's going to happen. Champions must collide, man, and the fights will be unified. That's a fact.
Yes, indeed.
Could I ask him a question? I said, so when is it going to, you said it's going to happen in 2019, but you know, probably next year. Did you know that Anthony Joshua also gave the possibility of 2020 and beyond?
Where did you get this from? Where did you see this? Where did you hear that? I didn't hear Anthony Joshua say that.
He said it in the interview. What was that? I can't think of what channel that was.
Nelson. Johnny said it in an interview with Johnny Nelson.
Yep, 2019 and 2020.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, even if the fight happens in 2020, how old is Anthony Joshua? 20 when he's 30 years old? They're still both going to be in their prime in 2 years.
All right, family.
Nobody wants to wait that long, man.
2 years. Hey, family, listen, and I don't want. This is an opportunity for us to get this understood right now. You know, we have our champion. We cheer for our champion. You have your champion. You cheer for your champion. You're more than welcome on our platform. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, I respect both brothers because they're both brothers. You understand?
True.
So that's the only thing that hits me. Because you know when you call Anthony Joshua a faggot and. It kind of boils the blood, man. Because he's a brother at the end of the day, and we go through the same struggles over here as brothers. You understand? So when you kind of bash the man like that, and you got all these crackers listening, and it kind of hurts, man.
I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying. I think one of those things is, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of us on this side of the pond, we've been cheering for Joshua. You know what I mean? We cheer for Joshua against Klitschko and maybe Takam and previous fights for sure and all that kind of stuff. We want him to conduct himself as a champion. And also it's a cultural difference. You know, I think a lot of it is just, you know, because that's really the way we get down. But like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up because we got other callers coming in. Man, once again, you guys have your champion. We have ours. You more than what there's no maliciousness or none of that kind of stuff, man. You're more than welcome to come in on our platform. You more than welcome. I want to actually, you said you're a boxer, so I want you to drop your information too, so we can link up with you via social media as well. And go ahead.
I put my Instagram in the comment section right now. 1 second, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yes, sir. So do that, and then I'm interested in touching base with you, man, so that we can do some collaboration. You know what I mean? Some more live talk, so we can really argue for real when we have a little bit of time, though. So I appreciate your call, family.
Heck, I mean, we want more UK fighters and fans. We want all you guys. We want you guys to call in. I mean,
call in. Hell yeah.
Please.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. You can cut me off just answer this question when you cut me off anyway. Do you think we encounter Deontay Wilder and Dillian White?
He gonna fuck Dillian White up.
Yeah, word.
That ain't a competitive fight, man. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's gonna be very short. Dillian White is fighting a bunch of nobodies, man. A bunch of guys who've been out, coming off long layoffs. Guys, the average age of the guys he's been fighting since he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua was 35, and been coming off of very long layoffs. And some guys have been off their drugs, so he hasn't fought anybody. He even wanted to fight David Haye. So that should tell you a lot and everything you need to know about Dillian White. And the fact he chose Pulev over Luis Ortiz.
Yes, indeed. And I'm gonna end the call on this because we got other people in the chat. I think that Gerald Big Baby Miller will fuck up Dillian White. He will fuck him up.
Drop your stuff in the chat, man, so we can keep in contact with you.
It's all love, family. We appreciate your call.
I respect.
Hey, man. Hold on, my fault, y'all. Man, y'all got us off task. Hey, 678, you in the building? What's up, 678?
Yeah, what's poppin', man? It's your man Brooklyn Styles _345.
What's up, Brooklyn Styles, man? That was your friend. You sent your henchman to come in the door first.
Yeah, that's my man with 100 grand.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, first of all, I'm gonna start off right here. Charles B, where you at, yo? You ain't ready for no smoke. That's for Charles B. You ain't ready for no smoke. You talking about you smoke me when you see me? You ain't ready for no type of smoke, homie. I'll be all through the Bronx. All through the ball. So whenever you want it, holla at me. Brooklyn Style _345, baby. I ain't got too many to cook. So with that whole Anthony Joshua situation, Joshua gonna starch Wilder. Y'all already know that. He's gonna starch him clean, smooth the fuck out. Clean. And the man, just like my man said, he fought Anthony Joshua fought Klitschko, a better champion than Luis Ortiz or anybody that Wilder got in his record. And why?
But he got knocked out twice, though. He got knocked out twice in his prime.
What?
He got knocked out twice in his prime. Klitschko.
He's knocked out doing nothing. That man is the truth, yo. Deontay Wilder ain't getting no fight until he show him some respect. That's the W.
Well,
hey, Klitschko about Layman Brewster and Corey Sanders, man.
Let him cook, man.
Let me cook, baby. Let me cook.
Go ahead, man.
You'll get a piece in a minute. Yeah, then my man got 3 strikes on him. Deontay Wilder only got 1. Man, he better come on. Deontay better come correct if you want to fight. What you talking about? You better come correct. He ain't getting no fight. He ain't getting no fight until he offered that man fuck 50. He better offer him 70 million. Whoever listening, whoever got a problem, whichever call it, come see me, baby. Come see me.
That's for boxing talk.
Hold on, man. Let Brooklyn
Lomachenko.
Yo, stop saying that, Kelly.
That fight ever happened.
Yes, indeed.
If that fight ever happens, Lomachenko gonna beat him.
Yes, indeed.
Deontay don't want no smoke. He better be happy that the fight ain't happened. That this man doing so much tricks. He's trying to say Deontay. Deontay ain't got no skills like that.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate your call, Brooklyn Styles, man. Appreciate your call, family.
Dillian White will beat him.
Beat who?
Deontay Wilder.
All right, man.
He just don't like Wilder. You get the point, bro.
Wait, I got one question, though. How come y'all be trying to cut me off so viciously like that? Is it because of the time, or?
Yeah, it's the time, and it's the time, and we got a low tolerance. We got a low tolerance for that bullshit. All right, bro. We
Hey,
appreciate.
so,
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Hold on. Hey, listen. And then if anybody want to make predictions with me, y'all gonna lose if y'all don't want to do that. And when Keith Thurman come back out of retirement, whatever that little shit he's doing, he gonna beat Earl Spence.
Yes, indeed. PA player, I got you. Your 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes up. Yes, indeed. Shout out to you, man. We'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, deuces.
My fault, pop player. He had to remind me, man. He said, "Man, get this boy up out of here, man." We got
real quick, Junior. Cali, please stop saying that. You know what I'm talking about. It's got blocked out, but stop saying that, please, bro. Please.
Yeah, so said my bad for saying that name.
Yeah, don't say that no more, please.
But I think that's dude. I ain't gonna say his name though.
Yeah, Beetlejuice. All right, so we got 919. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, G? The Truth panel.
Yes,
how y'all doing?
We blessed, family. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. LDBC all the way. I'll tell you what. Joshua don't have two things: his balls and his word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Anthony Johnson need to make this fight. But and Triple G, he's just like the Ross Perot of the boxing, man, because of his politics. You know what I'm saying? Want to fight everybody, but he's in a rock in the hard place, man. So other than that, man, I just appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all calls and shout out to the LDBC, 7 Ace, G, The Truth, Cali Enigma, Famous Athletics, and all the rest of the family up in YouTube, man. So I appreciate y'all call. Appreciate y'all give me this call. So I'll call y'all back later, man.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate it, family.
100.
I think we got another. Let me see. Let's get it in here. Okay. I think this is a UK caller. 544. You live? Can you hear us?
Yes, hello.
Hey, what's going on, man? You live? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on, family?
Hello. Yeah, everything's all right. What's up to everybody in the chat and what's up to everybody in the panel? Yeah.
You doing, brother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. I had one UK caller talking some bull crap later on, and I wanted to call and just say my 2 cents on this issue. Yeah, so this is what is happening. We started a little movement right here, try to push this fight, and always we have this people fighting against us not to get the fight on. But all I would say is, you U.S. supporters, you have to be standing right with your champion. Deontay Wilder has been a champion for long. He's been the champion for so long time that he needs to be, supported all over the United States. We here in London, we support him also, and all we ask him is we want to see the best fight the best. That's all. If Anthony Joshua want to fight, he should fight. If Deontay Wilder want to fight, he should fight. But all this political bullshit has been too much, and people right here in North London, we can't take it. So all we asking from you, United States people, just support your champion. You have to support the champion. He's a nice guy, and he's also an African, just like all of us. And we support all Africans, But just keep doing what you're doing, and we still listen to you every time right here, the LDBC and everybody. And, just keep pushing, and the fight's going to happen. If it doesn't happen next, we don't know what's going to happen again. But still, let's keep pushing. You want to see the best, fight the best. That's it.
Yes, indeed, man. We appreciate your call, family. And once again, like I said, you're more than welcome to call in on this platform at any time, man. Thank you so much. It's all love.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah. Have a good one there, yeah?
Yes, sir. You too. That brother called from the UK and said he want to see the best fight the best. You know what I mean? Bottom line, period. Hey, man, geez, this is powerful. Hold on. We got shout out to the super chat, man. Coach John Roberts. He says, the gentleman from the UK called in and proved my entire point. He called in to debate resume and made an excuse for another man for pissing down his leg and being a coward, not a warrior culture. Talk that shit, Coach John. Talk that shit. He proved that the point of everything Coach John was talking about, man. We're gonna take two more of these callers, man, and we're gonna get on up out of here. Okay, so we got let me see here. We got 469. You live? Can you hear us?
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man?
What's going on, family?
Green from Dallas, Texas, man.
Man, y'all getting it ready down there, ain't y'all? Y'all got it on Coles down there, don't y'all?
Oh yeah, you know we live. Man. Man, I just want to give a shout out to the LDBC, man, and a shout out to the UK fans that want to fight. And all I gotta say, man, is fuck that nigga that they called in talking about Wilder gonna get whooped on by all these other simp ass niggas and talking about who we say gonna beat Earl? Terrence Crawford or whoever it is, man. I don't know what the hell that nigga that was on. Like dude said in the chat, man, you gotta be sipping on ass juice. That's the only thing I can think of, man. You got to be sipping on something to be saying all that ignorant ass shit he got on there with now, especially be from America. But not to change the subject up, man. But what that guy said that called in earlier, that y'all was trying to get the page to start the page up for or whatever.
Coach John Roberts.
Yes, sir. Man, I like how he was spitting or whatever, man. But on that note, man, I agree with him, man. I think the reason why boxing is starting to, you know what I mean, dwindle down in talent, as far as talent-wise, is because a lot of our athletes is going towards football and basketball and, in the streets, getting locked up and all this extra shit, man. We ain't pushing our youth to go to the gyms and shit like that, man. They not interested in it, man. They think about locking behind the schoolhouses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to go to the gyms and shit, man. And they out here, in these other sports and stuff, man. I think I guess it's up to us, more older generation trying to push the youth to go to these boxing gyms and shit, man. Or we just gonna keep seeing these two butt ass niggas in these fights, man. Niggas like Thurman and Danny Garcia and Porter and all these other, weak ass. It's a shame we only got like top five, only like 5 really good boxers in every other division. You know what I mean? It should be full and stacked of niggas. Shit, a lot of these niggas is, you know what I mean? Shit is tissue, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good at all, man. Earl should, I'm not saying he's not fighting no good cats, but you know what I mean? It should be other cats willing out there to jump out there with this dude, man. And it's just not.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a fact.
And it's just, and that's all I really had to say, man. I was just calling in and listening to y'all, man. I'm gonna keep showing my support. Shout out to the LDBC. And shout out to the UK fans that really want to make the fight. And shit, let's go Earl Smith Jr., man, there, a.k.a. strap season.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Dallas, Texas. All right, family, we appreciate you.
All right, appreciate y'all too, man.
Yes, indeed. Okay, we're going to do the last caller, man, because you've been in here cooking for it or waiting for a minute, man. Let me see. Let's get you in here. 256, you on the line. Can you hear us?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, family? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling all right, man. This is King calling out Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the show. Y'all staying late for us and everything. But, just keeping it 100, man. This fight was never going to happen. It's just we wasted a bunch of time talking about it. AJ basically used most of us to raise his profile in America. I've seen some of the videos that, guys were making, and they were saying, $1 billion, the zone deal. And they explained in the video that it wasn't a real deal. But the problem is the title comes out, and we've been promoting these guys the whole time.
Facts.
So, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it's not going to happen, but AJ doesn't care about the fans. He has a fan base that you can see. The guy that called from the UK talking about, when did AJ say that? That means to me you don't pay no attention to AJ. Because he said that I don't know how long ago that was. And the other guy called in here, I don't know what's up with in Brooklyn or whatever, because Big Baby's drinking that same juice you drinking because it turns you dudes retarded. So please stop calling and saying silly shit. Please stop bringing up. Why are you bringing up his resume? Because if we got to go down this path again, then why did Takum get a fight? Why did whoever he got the IBF belt from, why did he get a fight? Why did Curtis Martin get a fight? Just shut up. Grow the hell up. Quit trying to be a sucker, find a way to spend all your money up, be a man about it, demand the best against the best, and just be a fan. Quit being so emotional. Go get you a better job. If you got a bad relationship, break up with your girl, get your life right, and then let's see the fight. There we go. That's all I got to say, bro.
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate the call, family. He said, get your shit together. Hey, man, those of you guys are in the queue, man. I apologize to you. 917-802-845, 480 and 678. You just fell in the building. We got to shut this down, though, man. You know, we got responsibilities and shit, man. So we got to shut this down. My brother, Santee Walton, you still in the building?
Yes, sir.
Man, Santee, tell the people how they can follow you, family.
The bottom line, T. Walton. I'm sorry I got here so late. You know, I'm just kind of getting off of work, man. I wanted to make sure that I could give you my undivided attention. But I just wanted to be present, man, and I appreciate here what all the brothers are doing here, man. Much love. Shout out to the LDBC.
Yes, indeed. But now you got to take us out of here, man. We got to hear you cook on this whole your thoughts on this situation with Joshua versus Wilder and the ducking and everything.
Oh man. I mean, it's a fucking disgrace, man. A fucking disgrace. You know, to not, you know, to be pump faking and bluffing and running up here in basketball games and that fake $1 billion DAZN deal and all this clown shit, putting yourself in line for the royal duck, the biggest duck in boxing history. Let's stick to the terms of that. Skipping out the back door on $50 million, doing something that's not for your best interest. And at the end, it leads to a fight with Alexander Povetkin. As majority of these callers said, and I believe a portion of the panel up here said, I hope Alexander Povetkin finds the best juice possibly he can get his hands on to beat him all the way into the dirt, man. I'm talking about beating his high top fade straight, man. Getting him clean. Because this is some filthy shit taking place as far as the time consuming, the waste of time, the misdirection tactics, the acting like you want smoke with Wilder, knowing that you're a coward and you need to stay in a coward's place, the charlatan-like behavior from Eddie Hearns, him having to go run and get his dad because he's a trust fund baby, this charlatan, and you're disappointed because once again, you don't have an opportunity to see this bodybuilder get knocked out and stretched by this right hand. This is all the fans wanted. Now, it's in Eddie Hearns' best interest to milk this boy out for a Povetkin fight. That's not in nobody's best interest, rather people listening in or folks that were on this panel here tonight, or even you, Junior the Truth, to see him fight Alexander Povetkin. So, and my thought process is simply this. If that's what's going to happen, if that's what's got to take place, Povetkin, make sure you can get the best PEDs you possibly can get your hands on. You know, make this guy feel it. I don't care if anything is checked for drug tests or anything. And give it to him for real. That way, when he's butt naked and ashy at the door begging, trying to get in with no belts, then the fight it doesn't fucking matter anymore because you have no titles. Okay, it's on to the next man. And I guarantee you, Povetkin will take fucking $50 million. You can guarantee that. Shit.
Facts. Super duper facts, man.
Yes, sir.
Famous Athletics, man. Any final thoughts, man, before we get out of here?
Thanks to everybody who called in, who tuned in. Thanks for Santee Walton for closing it out. Special shout out to my homie Junior the Truth for coming through every week. I know he got a busy schedule, but he holds it down. He makes sure y'all super chats is read. You know, the way he orchestrated is so dope, you know. I just got to take my hat off to everybody who's proceeding, watching, listening, calling them block numbers so you could try to be a troll, all that type of stuff. We appreciate every single activity that comes on Smoke City MobCast every week. Make sure y'all tune in. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. Hit the notification. This is every Wednesday. We haven't missed one yet. I know I'm back on the panel. This is my second week in a row. It's crazy. It feel good. You know, I just like to be on the platform, and 9 times out of 10, I should be back next week. Junior, make sure you send me the link, bro. And I appreciate once again everybody who took part into this. Listen, donated everything, etc., etc. That's my final words.
Yes.
Much respect, Famous Athletics, man. Much respect, my bro.
Yes.
Same to you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Famous a monster with that music, man. Yes, indeed, man. Man, shout out to all the super chats, man. Shout out to everybody that listened in, man. We really, truly appreciate you guys. You have absolutely no idea, man. We really thank you for rocking with us, man. And joining us for the Smoke City MobCast, presented by the LDBC, man. Shout out to the people who called in from the UK too, man. Titanium, respect to you boys, man. Appreciate it. You're more than welcome to call in. It's all love at the end of the day, and what's understood needs no explanation. Be sure to visit the website over www.ldbcsports.com. And create a profile over there, man. It's free. That's just another platform for us to chop it up and talk our shit, do what it is that we do. I got to put my own stuff in there too. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, man. At least visit that motherfucker. It is Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. And then you can follow me everywhere via all the social media. You can, follow me with the handle JUNIORTHETRUTH as well. Man, we just really, truly appreciate you. Man, it's all love. I can't express it enough. Hey, Coach John Roberts, I'm gonna hold you to that page, man. Be sure to send me that email. Thank y'all so much, man. We really, truly appreciate it. Tune in every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Smoke City Mobcast presented by the LDBC, man. We'll holla at you. Oh yeah, Black British boxing fan, we see you in the building. Shout out to you, Black British boxing fan. We see you in the building. Shout out, family.